Hello everyone, Seattle Mike MMA with friends. How many of you guys watched the bare knuckle contest with us last night? Knuckle Mania, man, that was a lot of fun. That was a really fun event. We're gonna start this one a little early. I was trying to time the timer. I had just gotten in to get to this first fight. Well, not first fight, but first fight we're doing. Devonta Smith versus Justin James. These guys are, they're mostly finishes. In fact, Devonta Smith, he's got 100% finishes. And Justin James, very close to 100% finishes. I believe he has finished like all of his fights but two. So this is one. Sometimes I don't like to say it so much, like I say knock on wood, but this is not one on paper at least that should go the distance. We should see a finish. That's why they put this fight together. Devonta Smith, a pretty big favorite coming into this one. Justin James kind of taking this on late notice, but I mean, this guy just loves to fight. He's going to fight anywhere, anytime. Former WXC lightweight and featherweight championship. There we go. He's finished 13 of his 16 wins, 12 of them in the first round. Knocked out Frank Camacho in less than a minute in his debut. These two gentlemen are extremely explosive. And here he comes out of Cleveland, Ohio. Devonta Smith, he was a huge favorite coming into his fight against Kamaworthy. In fact, he kind of made, Kamaworthy kind of made, his name off of Devonta Smith. Because Devonta Smith, if I remember right, it was one of the biggest upsets in UFC history when Kamaworthy knocked Devonta Smith out. It was something like a 9-1. I mean, it was ridiculous. Devonta Smith, 7 first-round finishes. He's finished all 10 of his wins, 9 by knockout. And these guys just, they both hit like Mack trucks. How do you?
I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow. Drive safe.
I'll probably just end up driving back here after work, so I get off at midnight.
Oh, okay.
So,
I'll probably be up then.
Okay, I'll probably say goodnight to you while you're up for work.
Okay.
See you later.
Well, I don't work tomorrow. It's Sunday.
Oh,
So, yeah.
All
Okay.
right,
All right. Love you. See you. All right, guys. Justin James, 4 years older at 31 years old. Devonta Smith, 2 inches taller at 5'9". An 8-inch reach advantage for Devonta Smith. Wow. And you know how much Dana White likes catch weights, but both of these guys agreed they didn't want to cut the other 5 pounds. It's a late notice for Justin James. They both weighed in at 160 out of Las Vegas, Nevada. 16-6 as a professional. He is a plus 300 underdog tonight. Justin James. The Guitar Hero, James. Interesting fighter name. It is unique. And across the bloody cage, out of the red corner, fighting out of Cleveland, Ohio, a minus 360 favorite. 10 wins and 2 defeats as a professionals. All 10 by finish, 9 of them by knockout. Devonta Smith. Referee will be, I smell like cigarette and alcohol's Keith Peterson. All right, and here we go. Boom, touch of gloves. And here we go. Oh, Devonta Smith with a body kick quick. And Devonta Smith, this is his first fight back since a ruptured Achilles. I mean, he was on a tear. This kid was really looking at a huge upside before that monstrous injury, almost 2 years outside of the octagon. And we'll see how this Achilles holds up for Smith. Nice straight right, and it's Smith that's able to knock James down with the leg kick early. Good double jab there from James. A lot of patience for these guys. Wow, and a bunch of chats. I don't know if this was frozen, but a bunch of chats just came through at first. So what's going on, guys? Von Smith by KO here, I think. Who you got for co-main and main, Mike? I do have Sandhagen in the main, although I believe Edgar's being deeply disrespected. Oh, a big right hand there from Devonta Smith. And then in the main, I got the Reem. Oh, beautiful straight right there from James. Nothing needed to set that up. That was beautiful. Vulcan Edgar's Travis Smith. This should be a banger. Absolutely, I'm in report. 3 rounds KO. Is there a way to watch for free? There's a way to watch for $5.99 a month. ESPN Plus, and I'm pretty sure they always have like a free trial. So, I mean, I watched it on ESPN Plus. Nice jab there from Devonta Smith. Oh, big body kick there from Smith. And a nice inside leg kick. He's testing that Achilles. That ruptured Achilles, I mean, that's one of the worst injuries in sports. Nice lefty hand there from Smith. And a nice body kick there from Devonta. Bella, good evening, Bella. How you doing? MMA or not a side note, Paige Van Zandt sucks. Hey, Paige Van Zandt does not suck, though, MMA or nada. I mean, that was a good performance by both women last night. Nice jab and a right hand behind it there for Devonta Smith. Yeah, it took her a little while to get comfortable inside there in the ring. I actually gave Paige that fight slightly. I thought she landed more effective strikes. Brittany Hart. I mean, oh, big straight right from James. That hurt Smith. And both of these guys are allergic to judges. I mean, wow. Nice inside leg kick there from Devonta Smith and a good jab. These guys have seen the scorecards. Devonta Smith, in fact, he's never seen a scorecard. 10 finishes in his 10 wins, and he was knocked out in both his losses. Nice body kick there from Devonta. James only seen the scorecard 3 times. 13 out of his 16 wins finishes. And both of these guys have a lot of first-round finishes. We got 1 minute left here in this first round. Nice left hand there from James. Now I can say Paige sucks. That's oh Jesus. Smith is raw. She's brave, but she's a bad fighter. I think sorry. I think she'll be back and do this again. Although, I mean, I do have to say, Brittany Hart, that was not a big challenge coming into that first fight. I mean, she was 1-2 on her own. And, she won her first fight ever and then called out Paige Van Zandt. So it's a different sport. But man, we seen so many good fighters last night. Nice 1-2. Oh, wow. Beautiful strikes there from Smith on the knee to the body here. Oh, and James is sliced open. I mean, his right eye, he looks like he was fighting in Knucklemania last night. Good jab there from Devonta Smith. Good first round back, I believe, for Devonta Smith after 2 years off from that ruptured Achilles. And a scream from Devonta Smith. Is he happy to be back in there? I think he is. And, I mean, especially after, coming off of that loss, just a second of his career against Kama Worthy, who was such a big underdog in that fight. Did Page really get paid $400,000? That's what I heard. I haven't seen, the commission's report. But, I mean, they probably did. Every organization... generally, you have to put out a lot of money to get good fighters. That's why so many of these organizations go bankrupt. And I'm not saying that's the case for BKFC. I actually think they're on a very good trajectory. But I mean, we've seen Affliction. They paid out too much money. They paid out a lot more money than BKFC is, though. Strike Force, of course, they lasted quite a bit longer. Elite XC, touch of gloves, and here we go, round 2. Remember that switch kick she landed on Beck Rawlings? Yes, I do. Oh, and here we go. Justin James deciding to go to his wrestling here, coming down. Devonta Smith holding him off so far. James is in here pretty deep. Oh, beautiful reversal there from Devonta Smith. That's a way to test that Achilles. Nice knee to the body there from Devonta. Hey, doing good, Donnie Brasco. Good to see you. BKFC pays well. Nice reversal. Especially for a new league. Hello, Justin Pico. Her record is garbage. She's not that committed. Showing on social media posing instead of training. Well, I mean, I'm sure she does some stuff to train to be that in shape, to be fair. But... And Devonta Smith here in side control, putting all the pressure on James here. Nice elbow there from Smith. I mean, and Devonta Smith, I mean, he literally doesn't know what a scorecard looks like. He's never seen one as a professional. Nice elbows to the head there. He's got to be real careful about those knees touching the head of James, though, as he was moving. That was almost a knee to the head there. Nice elbow there from Smith. I mean, technically it was a knee to the head. He moved his knee into his head, but it was just him scooting in position. Cameron Miller, hey, good to see you, man. Great fight so far. I was out with the family, and I just walked in, so I didn't get to see the fights earlier. I see some results popping up on my Twitter. But that's it, and Devonta Smith really wearing James down here. Some good elbows to the body here from James. I'd like to see Devonta's beautiful transition into the mount. He did that so seamless. I didn't even realize that's what he was trying to do. I was wondering why he didn't come up a little higher and go for like a head and arm or something, but man, and here comes the ground and pound. And now it's brutal, and he's got James's back. Devonta Smith is a dangerous, dangerous man. Not a guy you want on your back. And Smith with his back up against the fence. This is going to smother him a little bit, though. And Devonta Smith, 10 wins, 10 finishes, just 2 of them by submission. Oh, those are brutal punches there. Look at, he blackened the eye there of James, and he's going for the choke here up against the fence. He might get it. Oh, he just turned him the right direction. James, and I got to say, James, this is a horrible choke. Oh, wow. And just as I'm about to say, James with the horrible choke submission, he was looking at something that I wasn't. Grabs the wrist and transitions out. Beautiful transition from Justin James. I think those punches really hurt James. Oh my goodness, that eye. This fight is going to be over. He cannot see out of that eye. So Smith, when he was down on the ground, if you've seen it, was like an awkward, it was like Almost, I don't think it was one of the elbows. I think it was like a slap or a downwards ground and pound like this. Yeah, there's no way. Keith Peterson calls this off. Good call from Keith Peterson. That's one of the worst eyes that I've seen. There's no way he can see out of that, and the other eye isn't great either. I mean, good fight back from Devonta Sweat, but damn. Billy Hughes, I got Overeem by KO for 50 smackers at plus 220. That seems like a good bet, Billy. I got Overeem winning that one. And I do think he will. I think he's going to wear Volkov down tonight. You ever think of doing a podcast? I have thought about doing a podcast. I mean, this is kind of a podcast on here, just a video. But yeah, I thought about like taking it to like Apple or Spotify or something like that. It's just, it's a time thing. I've been pretty busy with my business and, my other business. And, I just enjoy doing this. I don't know if I'll be doing a podcast anytime soon. Bella agrees. Sounds like a good bet. Good stoppage, man. That eye was bad. Oh, that was horrible. Yes, Billy. How is the voice? Man, the voice is still damaged from the Ferguson-Khabib virus. Hope that's feeling better soon, man. Wow, yeah, that eye is horrible. I mean, Justin James is shaking his head, but I mean, he's got to know. He's gonna think about this later, and he may not thank Keith Peterson personally for stopping this fight, but he probably should. 3:38 of round 2. Comes and goes. Docs think could be a year still, at least a year still. Damn. Keep up with those boxing videos. Mike, good insight on them. Thank you, Cameron. I was glad. I was surprised to get reaction and positive reaction from that. I was really nervous about doing anything like that since it's been so long since I've competed in any martial arts and stuff. So I tried to do my best on them. I'm glad that some people enjoyed them. MMA or not, saying did Robert recover? I think Robert's recovered pretty good, right, Robert? 40 pounds on Cory and over 2.5 rounds in the Overeem fight. Probably not bad. And over 2.5. Oh, that was the over-under, huh, RW? I didn't look at the over-under, but 2.5. I mean, that seems like a pretty good bet, too. I believe I picked Overeem to take Volkov out in either the 4th or 5th round. I think it will be later in the fight. Who do you pick in the trilogy with Connor and Justin, Mike? What's up, Keeping Real? It depends on how long they take. The sooner it is, the better a chance I give to Dustin. The longer we are out, maybe it starts to lean a little bit more towards Connor. But I definitely have Dustin either way. I do think Dustin's a better fighter at this time in his career. Robert Kerrigan in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Congrats to James Vick on a solid fighting career. He retired after losing last week. I seen that. But when you see a guy get out before they really start taking damage, and he took a large amount of damage in a short amount of time. And a guy that puts out a lot of damage, Devonta Smith, just moved to 11-2. He's won 7 of his last 8. can't wait to see him come back in. I was really excited about him as a prospect, and then 2 years out almost with that ruptured Achilles. I fight Dustin, says Captain. For how much money? Man, Dustin's a killer. Longer it goes, it favors Connor because of cardio. Favors Connor because of cardio? You think Connor's cardio is better than Poirier? I would think the other way around. But Gaethje interview on MMA Junkie was a great interview. I'll have to check it out, Billy. I was listening to MMA Junkie's podcast a lot, and they hadn't had any fighter interviews on in a long time. I do enjoy their podcast, though. But I'm going to take a quick break before the main card starts. Guys, I know I've been talking about this like all week. If you've watched any of my videos or seen my live stream last night, but Manel Kape, I am so excited to see this guy fight. And the guy is fighting Alexandre Pantoja. I mean, this fight is straight down the middle. They're both so explosive finishers. It's the word on TJ. I meant Dustin. Okay, I got you, Donnie. That's what I figured. I'm not sure when TJ's coming back. He should be coming back anytime. You guys got for Usman versus Burns. I think Burns wins, and we have a new welterweight champion. I think Usman wins, but probably another boring fight. I left MMA Junkie a long time ago. Explains why Dustin won't fight Chandler. Burns. Dustin won't fight Chandler because he don't know if he can beat him. Well, it's a bit of a risk for Dustin, but I mean, Gaethje, I do believe, should get that shot before Chandler. Chandler needs another win besides the Hooker fight, I think. I think that's fair to say. And Dustin, let's be honest, he's going to make more money fighting Conor. You always make the money in fighting Conor because of the pay-per-view points. All right, guys, I got to use the restroom real quick before we start the main card, but I will be right back. Bill, if you want to throw some trivia out there or just chat amongst yourselves. All right, guys, here we go for this main card. Alistair Overeem versus Alexander Drago Volkov. Dustin won't fight Chandler because he don't know if he can beat him. Justin ain't beat nobody. He beat Tony Ferguson. He dominated Tony Ferguson. Dominated Tony Ferguson. James Vick was never the same. After that, and look at the guys he's fought. Dustin Poirier, Eddie Alvarez. I mean, Gaethje. He hasn't had an easy fight since he went into the UFC. And look at what he did to Edson Barboza at 155. I mean, he literally sent Edson Barboza back down to 145. After eating those leg kicks, he's like, man, I cannot compete. Now, I got to disagree with you on that one, Donnie. It's because Dustin and Tony were pissed. Dana brought Chandler as the backup for Gaethje versus Khabib. I've heard that, Billy. They are still upset about that. And I don't know what the thinking was behind that. I don't know if that was just, who was available at the time. That was a strange move by Dana. I mean, I know it's as a backup fighter, but you imagine your first fight in the UFC, you're fighting for the title. I know he's a former champion in another league, but I mean, I think it also means something that he wasn't champion of that league when he left. He lost that belt to Patricky Pitbull Fajeda, who, I mean, they were 1-1, and Patricky's very, very good. Dustin will beat up Chandler. He's just chilling. Just made a boatload of money. Oh, I hope he got paid well. This new studio thing in between fights, nice. I don't think there's anyone buying the pay-per-views like people think. All the books were open when the lawsuit started. The numbers and money that Dana was saying didn't match up. Really? That wouldn't surprise me. I mean, they're definitely making money. I mean, they're a business, and it is not easy as an MMA organization to make money. ONE FC, for those that don't know, they just opened up their books for 2019. That's how far they are behind. They filed for an extension on their, on their Information Act, on letting their finances out, and they are losing boatloads of money. I mean, like $100 million a year. ONE FC literally could be out of business in like the next couple of years. They've never turned a profit. They have a lot of pretty enthusiastic investors, but eventually they're going to have to turn some profit. A lot of money spent on promotion. MMA math doesn't always work. Doesn't matter who beat who. Oh, definitely. A lot of times it doesn't. You're correct, Bella. Justin KO'd by Dustin pretty easy. I think that's a different fight the next time, though. Disagree. Justin had Poirier in a lot of trouble in that fight. Yeah, he did. And did more damage to Khabib than Dustin did. You know, I watched back on that Dustin Poirier versus Khabib fight, too. And I remember Rogan getting so excited over that guillotine that it made me kind of form a memory that Dustin Poirier had a real deep guillotine in. Like Khabib was just about out or something. When I rewatched that without the commentary, I really had a different opinion of that. I don't think Khabib was in near as much trouble as they made it seem. Well, none of them want to fight Nathan Diaz. Not at 155, not at 115, not at 53.42. Oh, that's great. In the Gaethje interview, it was said Diaz could possibly be his next fight. Oh, Gaethje's a horrible matchup for Nate. You're talking about Gaethje versus Nate? Gaethje would destroy Nate. That's one of those ones where styles make matchups. And I know Nate's a volume striker. I think he's too hittable, and Justin just hits too damn hard. Yeah, I think that's really a horrible matchup for Nate. What they say and what happens is usually three very different things. Yep, knocked out Barbosa. He did. That was a crazy fight. Chandler KO's Justin with ease. I don't know about that. They ain't making money. They're $4.5 billion in debt. Donnie, I'd bet you on that fight. They just borrowed $400 million off of the UFC. Yeah, UFC hasn't sold a car in Canada in 10 years. Damn. Gaethje wants a fight before fighting for belt again. Well, I mean, so many businesses anymore don't make money on the books, though. That's hard to tell exactly what's going on when you put out all your money in salary because of tax purposes. I mean, you look at a company like Amazon that doesn't pay taxes because they don't, they don't keep any claimable profit for the most part. Gaethje versus Oliveira intrigues me. That could be a bad matchup for Justin. And this is, Bella was talking about how MMA math doesn't work. I mean, there's so many things out there that I totally agree, that styles make matchups. Like I said, I don't think Nathan Diaz would do good against Gaethje. Somebody mentioned, that Conor hits hard too. I think Gaethje's just a different kind of striker. But I think Nate does much better against Dustin. And, Dustin beat Gaethje, of course. And then Chandler, he's one of those. I love Chandler. He's one of these very entertaining guys. But it's like, I feel like sometimes when he fights, especially in the higher level, it's kind of a crapshoot. Mike Rodriguez versus Danilo Marques coming up next. So I actually have the wrong fighters up next. There's one more in between. I think they moved in another fight because it looks like Askar Askar and Cody Stamann are not going to be fighting. I don't know what happened in that fight. But I don't see it out there anymore. So Slow Mike Rodriguez. That's such a strange nickname. I mean, maybe you're trying to throw people off. All right, here we go here in just a moment. We'll be starting the next fight. I got Dustin all day, my brother. Say Conor hit hard. Yeah. But Chandler, I feel like Chandler's got the power to knock anybody out, but I also feel like he can be reckless, and he can be beaten by any of those top 5 guys. From Conor to Oliveira, to Gaethje, of course, Poirier. And is Chandler a top 5 now? Is he number 5? I mean, after that win over Dan Hooker, I mean, I guess maybe he is. And Nate slapped him 2 times. Oh, Dustin over Chandler. Yeah, I would take Dustin over Chandler too. But like I said, I think Chandler can take anybody out if he hits him right. I think he might be mad at him because Cowboy believes in not fighting former teammates. And former teammates? I knew he didn't agree in fighting, like current teammates, but it's like, man, after a while, who do you fight? Hell yeah, let's get it, says Seven. What's up, Seven? Gage said he wants Poirier versus Oliveira for the belt, and he fights winner if he wins his next fight. Oh, that's totally fair. No, I totally agree with Gaethje. And that's what I said. I wanted Poirier versus Oliveira. I think that's actually what I said in my video on the lightweights, is that I wanted to see Poirier versus Oliveira and Gaethje would fight the winner. Cowboy versus Diego, 2 legends on May 8th. Let's go. Oh, Diego's going to get smashed. I believe. And they should both retire afterwards, but have a 2 losers fight Justin and Connor. Oh, that's true. Chandler Poirier is a title fight that could draw eyes. On report. I don't know. I don't know if Chandler's got as much star power. I'm not sure if... I'm not sure how much star power Chandler has, because I'm not sure how much that Bellator popularity translates. Danilo Marques, 3 years older at 35 years old, 2 inches taller at 6'6". But Mike Rodriguez is going to have a 5.5-inch reach advantage despite being 2 inches shorter. 82.5 inches. Oh, shit. I didn't know about that, Billy. That's horrible. Leon Spinks passed away today? Oh, man. What did Diego say? He should be. I guess Cowboy just hates the Jackson Wink boys. All right, fighting in the blue corner, guys, out of Sao Paulo, Brazil. A plus 200 underdog. 10 wins and 2 losses as a professional. Danilo Marques. The Spartan tattoo on the chest, so you know he's serious. All right, fighting out of the red corner, a Muay Thai fighter, minus 200 favorite out of Southeastern Massachusetts. Mike Rodriguez. Jason Herzog, the referee for this one of the best in the business. I think I mentioned that on another stream too. We were talking about it. I would rate Jason Herzog and Mike Beltran, maybe the 2 best referees out there today. A couple of low leg kicks to start it off from Mike Rodriguez there. And Marquez going for the single leg right out of the gate. But Rodriguez, good takedown defense so far. Now Marquez trying to sweep the other foot out, and he finally does get Rodriguez off balance and gets on top of him. Great technique there from Marquez. Couple of nice shots there from Marquez, and Rodriguez, will see if he can use the fence to get up. Rodriguez, a decent sized favorite tonight. Cerrone shouldn't be allowed to fight after he has a fixed fight with Connor. I don't know about fixed fight, but yeah, he didn't really show up. What's up, A Defender? Hey, great to have you here, man. Bring Beltran into Nevada, right? This fight might be over quick. Marquez is going to win. He says, all right, and they're back up. Marquez has still got Rodriguez in the clinch here, though. And, Marquez, he's got some beautiful freestyle wrestling and judo experience. And he's really good at this, this no-gi. Guys that have had judo experience and freestyle wrestling, I feel are pretty well-equipped for MMA. It translates over well. Guys that have just done judo with the gi, there's some work. It doesn't always translate right over. Oh, nice knee to the body there from Rodriguez. Rodriguez really trying to stay on his feet, but Marques just relentless. Oh, and look at the lock. Look at Marques locking up the lead leg of Rodriguez here, and now he's going to put him back on that back foot and another takedown. Just like that. I mean, he's putting Rodriguez in positions where Rodriguez has no choice but to go down. He makes one move, and Marques, he's thinking one step ahead. He wants Rodriguez to step a certain direction, do a certain thing, and Rodriguez is giving Marques exactly what he wants. What's up, Arcade Chaos? Should be a good main event. I don't see it going the distance. Oh, nice elbow from the top there from Marques. I agree, Bill. I agree. I don't think it was a fixed fight. Here's the guy at a UFC jeez. He was hurt because of Connor's attack, broken bone or not. Yep, UFC and tri-tip sandwiches. Oh, that sounds delicious, Simon Report. I love some good tri-tip, man. And Marques got the legs locked up here of Rodriguez. And, I mean, Rodriguez is just really, he's out of his league on the ground here and with these takedowns. These are very complicated, multi-layered takedown attempts here from Marques. And Rodriguez just doesn't seem to be equipped to defend them. And Rodriguez up on his feet there, but he's still in the body lock of Marques. And Marques, look how Marques has got his hips lower than Rodriguez's too. And then he sweeps the foot out. That's just one of those simple, basic moves. If you've been in wrestling or judo or any of the grappling arts, almost rule number one is make sure your hips are lower than your opponent's. So many guys forget that, and that's a lot of what Marques is just doing right now. If you're going to throw somebody, it's not an unbreakable rule, but for the most part, you want your hips lower than your opponent. Nice knees there from Rodriguez as he breaks free. A knee, an elbow, and another knee to the body there from Slow Mike, and we'll see what he can do after that. Nice straight right there from Rodriguez. Coming down to the last seconds of the first round here. Nice left hand to the body there from Rodriguez. And Marques mostly dominating that first round. Marques the underdog in this one, but Rodriguez had no answers for those takedown defenses. He's going to have to figure out how to stay out of the clinch of Marques. And he's got a 5.5-inch reach advantage. So, I mean, that should definitely help. Connor showed him Poirier fought. His shoulder strikes are legit. Yeah, I liked how Poirier came back with some shoulder strikes of his own. But yeah, he did. He threw those and they were effective. It's not something used very much. There were talks of the fight being fixed before the fight was announced. Yeah, man, I don't know about all that. You got to have a lot of evidence before I start listening to that kind of thing. She made a brownie chocolate chip cookie bake. Is it a special brownie, Arcade Chaos? Oh, got to have peanut butter on the chocolate. That sounds great. I'm going to report 10-9 Marques, and I agree. All right, here we go. Nice low leg kick there from Rodriguez to start the second round. Marques checks the second one. But, nice straight right there from Rodriguez. And see, that's, if you want to not go down, here's something with Rodriguez. He does have to be careful getting too close to Marques. Marques lands a nice body kick, but it's very hard for a guy to take you down if he's backing up. And if Rodriguez can keep Marques on his back foot, keep him on the end of the jab and the end of those kicks, and keep him backing up. See, Marques shoots there, but he had to shoot. He has to shoot from backing up both those times, and he's unsuccessful both times, not even close. Lands a right hand afterwards, though. Rodriguez, and he needs to put the pressure on. I think he's a little worried about the countering of Marques, but there, he needs to move forward. Front kick to the knee, a nice inside leg kick, good right hand there from Marques, so. And now Marques is backing Rodriguez up. Yep, and he's got the single leg, and there he goes, and he gets Rodriguez off balance and right on top there. Get Rodriguez to look over here and go over there. He backed him up with the strikes, and that set up the takedown. Well, one thing for sure, BKFC isn't fixed. Oh, shit, that was crazy last night. That was some crazy stuff. Congratulations to Chris Lieben. For anybody that didn't see it, one of the last two contestants from Ultimate Fighter 1 still fighting in combat sports. Chris Lieben had his retirement fight last night in BKFC. Impressive first round knockout. Oh, and look at Marques moving to the mount here. Danilo Marques landing some ground and pound here, but that was a beautiful transition, just slips right up into the mount. I mean, he is just really exposing all kinds of weaknesses in Rodriguez's grappling game tonight. Big strikes in the top here from Marques. I mean, yeah, Marques, he's a high-level grappler. He's got a lot of experience in it. But you're also seeing, the lack of efficiency in Rodriguez's ability to defend pretty much most takedown attempts and most of the stuff on the ground. Good ground and pound here from Marques from the top. Just get in the octagon and settle it. What's up, Greg Brimstone? Yo! You think they're going to risk their long and storied career and legacies? Yeah, no, I don't think so. Chris Lieben, true legend. Let's try to change the subject, guys. Yep, Diego was season 1. He's the other one. Yeah, like I said, two fighters from Ultimate Fighter 1 still in combat sports. Now there's just one. It's just Diego. Nice shots there from Marques from the top. Rodriguez up to one knee. But it kind of seems like Marques, as long as he's got a body lock, he can pretty much do whatever he wants with Rodriguez. Oh, and there's 3 unanswered. Good left hooks there from Marques, and now he's got the back. Wow, and Rodriguez holding all this weight of Marques, and you can tell that it's really starting to weigh on Rodriguez. He's starting to take some deep breaths. And Marques is just using very, very little energy right now, laying on Rodriguez's back. Oh, and now he's got hooks in the back, and I'm not sure if Marques is going to have enough time here. With just about 20 seconds left here in the second, but he's under. He's got it. He's got it. 14. Let's see. Maybe Rodriguez will pull it off. No, he's out. He's out with 9 seconds left in the second round. Danilo Marques chokes out Mike Rodriguez. Yeah, and Mike, he's still not really sure what's going on. Jason Herzog's trying to explain it to him. Wow, his button just got turned off. He was fighting 1 second, and the next second, he was completely unconscious. And Danilo Marques, that is a big victory. Just completely dominant from bell to bell. Yeah, Marques beat him down in Brasco. I'm not sure when Venom takes over. I thought it was at the beginning of the year. But I'm not sure exactly. This is back to the drawing board. Loss for Rodriguez. Margarita's bonfire and Mike on the mic. Oh, I love... What's up, Adam from Allen? I love me a margarita, man. I love tequila. A lot of them. Conor and Cowboy fight was not fixed. I don't believe there's been any fixed fights in the UFC. I just don't think it makes sense. It would be so stupid. There's really no upside for it. And like I said I wasn't going to talk about this and bring it to the next sentence. So let's go to the next question, next subject. But he went out quick once choke locked in. Yes, he did. So I believed it kicked in. Nice, Robert. So how did you get over the virus, if you don't mind me asking, Robert? It seemed like you were through it pretty quickly. Maybe it was all those beers. No. He must have been upping his vitamin D like I've recommended. What's up, Snake Plissken in the house? Good to see you, Snake. Good to hear, Robert. Make that virus your bitch. That's right. Robert Kerrigan took it out like nothing. All right, 4 minutes, 52 seconds of round two officially. Danilo Marques. And like I said, Mike Rodriguez, I mean, he really needs to go back to the drawing board. Because, I mean, he got beat pillar to post from Danilo Marques. Marques took him down at will. And even though there was only 30 seconds left in the round, when I seen Marques get the back, I was like, oh, man, this is not looking good for Rodriguez. You know, his ground defense had been real suspect already at that point. And he was able to get it with not a lot of time left. Bed rest's the best way. Yeah, that's true. They're saying people, you know, don't get too worn out. And especially right now, you know, if you're not sick, and I'm sure it's a great rule in general, but I do feel like a lot more people are putting emphasis on the amount of sleep they get. I'm making, you know, a really concerted effort to get, you know, 7 to 8 hours of sleep a night. Some nights it ends up being 6. But, I mean, before, honestly, I would try to get 5 and maybe end up getting 4 a lot of times. And that is not good for, you know, a host of reasons. You guys are smart, you know. Marques has a string choke game performance. Beer, weed, mushrooms, and a lot of vitamin D. I like it. Had it in March, but didn't know till later. Was still able to work out and eat right. Guess it affects everyone differently. It definitely does. I have not been tested for the antibodies yet, but I swore I had it. I believe it was about January, February. And, you know, Everett, Washington, about, 5 miles from me, was where the first case was in the United States. First diagnosed case anyways, though. So it would have been, it would have been here at that time. And I really felt like I was not 100% for a good 8 weeks. I don't know if you guys remember around a year or whatever ago, it was around 2 or 3 months that I was just really, everything I did, I was feeling like I was getting my ass kicked. So I think it did affect me for a while too. Grandmother got her first shot of the vaccine last week. And Arcade Chaos, welcome, sir, to the top contender. We got to make some room up on the board. Arcade Chaos has become a premium member of MMA with Friends. Congratulations, sir. That means he is sorry, I'm looking for the bar to stretch it down here. That means he has committed to make a donation, a monthly donation to this channel to keep it going. So that makes 5 of you guys now. Greg Brimstone, Milton Nelson, PBR, Street Game, Brock Ellery, and now Arcade Chaos. All right, Diego Ferreia and Beneil Dariush is next. There are, at the different levels, there are some different benefits, so make sure and check that out if you're curious about becoming a member. Just let me know. Ask questions in the comments, or you can email me always, fightswithfriends@gmail.com, and I'll answer any of your questions. Man, this fight, this is another one of those possible fight of the nights. Diego Ferreia, 6-fight win streak, defeated Anthony Pettis in his last fight. And Dariush, what's not to say about Beneil Dariush? He's also on a 5-fight win streak. Diego Ferreira has not lost since his match against Dustin Poirier in 2015. Levi's Stadium and Billy Hughes. There's a Billy Hughes becoming a premium member. Well, thank you, Billy. Appreciate it, guys. Six of you guys now committing to a monthly donation to MMA with Friends. That is awesome. Dariush will take it to the ground and win by submission. Nice. 7's back-to-back. Yep. Exactly. What if Dariush gets another highlight reel KO? Arcade Chaos is saying somebody's going dead. Had to pull out my cookies and brownies. Nice. All right, and here he comes, Diego Ferreira. I chose Diego Ferreira to win this by finish, though. I think he knocks Beneil Dariush out. I think he's just too explosive. But, this could definitely go either way. The odds are literally almost even. I believe it was 105 to 120, minus 105 and minus 120. Last time I seen Dariush was just a slight favorite on the books. Nah, Benny got this, MMA or nada. All right, yeah, somebody's always got to go. I mean, 2 long winning streaks for both of these guys. Ferreia, 6 wins in a row. Dariush with 5. But, I mean, remember, Ferreia, he's got good jiu-jitsu as well. It's not going to be any easy submission for Dariush. Former Legacy SC lightweight champion is Ferreia. Second longest active win streak in the lightweight division. And he has the 6th fastest submission in the lightweight history, 38 seconds. So there you go. I'm on my phone right now. I can't tell what this emoji is. Oh, what did you put? Oh, it's Nate Diaz. I'm not surprised, motherfuckers. We need a Discord. Yeah, I need to figure out how to set that up. You're right, Billy. All right, Diego Ferreia, 5 years older at 36. Dariush an inch taller at 5'10". Ferreia will have a 2-inch reach advantage at 74 inches. And Ferreia, he's getting up in those northern years of 30 years old, though. I mean, if he's going to make a run, he's going to need to start winning some big fights. And this is a big fight. Benny going to do what Gerard couldn't. Be like Dana, even though he's Persian. All right, fighting out of Yorba Linda, California. A minus 120 favorite. 19-4-1 as a professional. Beneil Dariush. Oh, this is a dynamite fight. And across the cage out of the red corner. Out of Amazonas, Brazil, a plus 100 underdog. 17-2 as a professional. He is the 10th ranked lightweight in the world. Diego Ferreia. Whereas Volkov and Alistair ranked. I'm not sure. I don't remember for sure. Chris Tognaghi gonna be the referee for this one. All right, Ferreia, Dariush. Let's go. A touch of gloves and the action is on. Who can implement their will first? Nice knee to the body there from Ferreia. 1-2 though from Dariush. A nice body kick from Ferreia. Dariush lands a nice low leg kick. It's hard to remember how young Dariush is. He's only 31 because he's got that gray in his hair. Nice right hook there from Beneil, and a good one, too, from the southpaw, Dariush. And Dariush already finding a home for that straight left and an inside leg kick there from Dariush. And Dariush shoots. Ferreia's, I mean, he has really good takedown defense, but good defense so far from Ferreia. But look at Dariush bouncing Fajeda off the fence. Oh! Ferreia, he almost had a triangle choke there. Look at Fajeda. Now he's going for an arm. Ferreia very aggressive off his back here. Dariush staying calm. Gets out of it, and Fajeda back up. And Dariush staying on those hips of Fajeda. And look at what Fajeda's doing that Mike Rodriguez didn't do in the last fight. Just so basic, but you can't forget he's dropping those hips. You have to drop your hips below your opponents that's trying to take you down. If they have their hips lower, you're going for a ride. Oh, and there Ferreia does. Dariush gets him down for a minute, but Ferreia transitions, ends up on top, going for a Kimura for a minute, uses a Kimura to get up. Oh, beautiful left hook and a right hand for Dariush. Oh, and an uppercut and a right hand from Ferreia, and they are swinging away. Oh, big body kick from Dariush. Ferreia answers with a right hook afterwards. Nice right hook to the body from Ferreia. Oh, good one, too, from Dariush. Wow, big left hook from Dariush and a big right hand from Ferreia. Left hook from Ferreia. This fight does not look like it's going to go the distance. These guys are landing bombs. Oh, and Fajeda's hurt. Dariush hurt him here, and now Dariush in a dominant north-south here. And Dariush just, I mean, he's kind of like Gegard Mousasi. He's deceptively explosive at times. He just moves like an inch at a time, and then he just strikes. This is a really fast start for him, too. Usually he does not start this fast. Nice ground and pound there from Dariush. And Ferreia got the full guard up here now. We'll see if Ferreia can create a little space in this guard. Go for another submission. Dariush standing up. Nice ground and pound there from Dariush. And Ferreia trying to grab the leg of Dariush here. Trying to go for a leg or an ankle pick maybe there. Nice up kick there from Ferreia. He can land as many of those as he wants there while Dariush is standing up. Ferreia just trying to use that just to get back up to his feet. And Ferreia inadvertently pulls Dariush right on top of him. Dariush says, I'll take that. Oh, nice ground and pound here from Beneil. And grappling so far, Ferreia is no joke, though. Let me know what kind of emojis you guys want. Now, YouTube said once I get more members, you're allowed to make more specified emojis. So, you see Billy and Arcade using the Nate Diaz, I'm not surprised, motherfuckers emoji. And Dariush looking to get the back of Ferreia here. Ferreia able to get up momentarily. He's got to get wrist control here. And he's out. Able to avoid that knee there from Dariush. And yeah, Ferreia wants to keep this standing right now. Oh, big left hook from Dariush. Big right hand from Ferreia. Both of these guys have really cracked each other's standard in this first round. Good body kick there from Ferreia, too. A left hook. Big right hand from Dariush. Oh, front kick to the face for Ferreia. Left hook and a right hand right behind it. What an end of the round. And Billy Hughes with the super chat. Thank you, Billy. First donation of the night, too. All us there for the win. Thank you, Billy. All right, round 2 coming up. This fight does not feel like it's going to go 3. I mean, it might, but, they put on a pace in that first round. I agree with you, Iman. 10-9 Dariush. We need a KTFO or tap out emote. We can drop when a fight gets finished. Oh, I'll put both of those out there, Greg. Good idea. What a round. Let's go, Benny. Dariush had control in the grappling. Oh, he definitely did. And he got the better of the striking, too, even though Ferreia landed some great shots for sure, but I felt Beneil got a little bit better of the striking, too. Oh, nice front kick to the body and a big left hook from Fajeda to start this first round, and they exchange body kicks. Oh, big body kick from Dariush. Front kick to the face there for Ferreia. Mostly land on the chest there, I think, but man. Oh, big left hook and a right hand there from Fajeda. Oh, big right hook from Fajeda. And Dariush has got an iron chin here. And Dariush is like, man, I don't want to stand here and trade with you, though. This hurts. And Dariush going for the takedown. Gets it. Oh, almost transitions to the side control there. Trying a little roundabout there is Dariush, not quite able to get around the guard of Fajeda. Oh, and here he's almost there, though. Fajeda barely holding on to the guard here. Dariush really driving in that direction. And now Fajeda's got him in his guard, but not a real aggressive guard here. He needs to create some space. Look for Fajeda to shrimp crawl back a little bit here and create some space to get those hips up. To either try to... Oh, and Dariush standing up here for a minute. Eats a big up kick. Dariush had control and grappling. Guys want Mike to go full-time on the channel. Help support where you can. Donate it if you can't. Like and share. Let's grow the community. Well, thank you, Billy. Billy throwing down the gauntlet. Thank you. All right, and Fajeda back standing up here, but Dariush is still on his hips here. And Fajeda's, oh wow, Fajeda should have turned to his left, instead decides to go for a leg bar here. Oh, he did have Dariush's leg stretched out for a moment, and Fajeda tries to get back up. Dariush gets the back. And he might have the backpack here. Fajeda's got to be careful here. Dariush definitely has control on the grappling. Nice knee there from Dariush. Good elbow from Fajeda to break that up. And Dariush immediately going for the double leg again. And the longer this goes on, and Fajeda, getting a little more worn down, a little more having a harder time defending those takedowns. Dariush took him down pretty easily that time. And Fajeda is back up. He's got Dariush up against the fence, but he needs to break. I know Fajeda has good grappling, but... good spinning back fist there from Fajeda. But Dariush's grappling is better. Nice right hand from Fajeda. Right uppercut for Dariush. And Fajeda with another right, and Dariush goes for the takedown again. He's like, dude, I do not want to stand and bang with you. He's like, why do we want to hurt each other so bad? Let's just do this ground thing. And Beneil again in the guard of Fajeda, working his game plan to a T here, but he really has eaten some big shots. Nice elbow from the bottom there from Fajeda, and that might have busted open Dariush's nose. Overeem by KO. Yep, yeah, I think Overeem ends it in the 4th or 5th round. I think he's going to wear Volkov down and finish him late. Reem by decision, maybe submission, says Sam. We got to go with Billy, though. You got to ride or die. He's got money down. Got to go with Overeem by knockout. Nice ground and pound from the top here from Beneil Dariush. And, Dariush, he just seems like he's just 20% better than Fajeda everywhere tonight. And it's just enough that Fajeda just cannot get in a groove. And there's the end of the 2nd round. I have it 2-0, Beneil Dariush, 2018. Don't forget, guys, tomorrow, Super Bowl Kansas City Chiefs versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I know a lot of people really not going to Super Bowl parties and doing things this year. So invite your friends, and we'll do an online Super Bowl party on here. Some world-class jiu-jitsu from Benny, absolutely. True, Volkov is great, though. If Overeem gets it in early and goes hard, I think he'll win. Dariush is a much improved fighter. He's really impressing me tonight, Iman. If you don't know Benny, now you know, baby. Samernada. Can't believe Chiefs are going to the Super Bowl. Again, lived in Northern Oklahoma my whole life, and KC was my team. Nice. So a pro team in Oklahoma. And Diego... Oh, they're taking a little bit of time to start this, and here we go. Diego Fajeda's corner, mincing no words with him, saying, you need to stop getting taken down. You need to finish this fight. Oh, big left hook there from Fajeda to start the third round. A big left hand right up the middle from Fajeda. Good body kick from Dariush. And Dariush knows exactly what he needs to do. More of the same. Nice left hook there from Dariush. Dariush does have to be careful, though. I mean, Fajeda, he's got wicked power. And nice right hook there from Fajeda. Couple of good jabs there from Dariush. Left hand behind it. And like I said, Beneil Dariush, he's just so deceptive. Nice left hand there from Dariush. Because he doesn't look like he's that fast and explosive. And then you're just getting your ass beat. You're just drowning. Oh, wow. Good exchange there. Good left hook from Dariush. A harder right hand, I think, from Fajeda. Oh, Dariush going for a sloppy takedown there. Fajeda gets out of the corner. Plenty of time left here in the third. Nice straight left there for Dariush. And this is what Fajeda needs to do. Nice body kick from Dariush. And Fajeda's going to say you got him a little low. I think he did. But Fajeda was starting to back Dariush up. I mean, that's what he needs to do. Like I said, if a guy's backing up, it's really hard for him to take you down. If you're serious, Mike, I'll join you on the mic for it. Yeah, let's do a Super Bowl, man. If you do a Super Bowl party, do it outdoors. Oh, yeah, for people going outdoors. Oh, it's like, I'm not streaming outdoors, man. It's raining, windy, and cold here. What's up, JD? Good to see you. Past that Lieben fight last night. Maybe Reem gets in with the same guillotine that Miocic tapped out to. Nice. Yeah, that was a bad nut shot. Oh, good body kick there from Dariush. And Fajeda continuing to move forward. Let's sync up. That killed the time clock. So 3:19, 18, 17, 16, 3:15. As Dariush lands a nice left hand there. And Dariush. Oh, Fajeda almost lands an overhand right. Can't quite get it. Nice straight left there from Dariush. Ended up off balance with the takedown offense, but Fajeda couldn't punish him for it. Good combination there from Fajeda. Oh, big left hand from Beneil. Oh, and Dariush shooting for that takedown again. Much better takedown defense from Fajeda. Now runs into Chris Tognaghi, the referee there, trying to get out of the way. Almost takes him down. Nice right hook there from Fajeda. Oh, big 1-2 from Fajeda after just missing the front face kick. Good jab and the left hook off of it from Fajeda there. Big hook there from Dariush off the jab. And, I mean, Beneil, he's just working on all cylinders tonight. Everything's working for him. Oh, Fajeda gets the takedown, though. Catches the kick from Dariush. Thinks about going on top, and he does. I'm a little surprised by this. Fajeda's going to decide to get on top. Dariush immediately going for an ankle lock. He uses it to get back up. Wow, $145 left in this fight. Nice left hand there from Dariush. Oh, nice 1-2 from Fajeda. And like I said, much better round from Fajeda, but he definitely needs a finish. Oh, good exchange of right hands. And both of these guys have got busted up eyes. Nice knee lands for Dariush. Left hand for Fajeda. Another body kick from Dariush. Fajeda's going to be holding his side maybe for a couple days from those body kicks. And Dariush shoots for that takedown again. Fajeda gets on top, but he spins to the side now and gets Fajeda down. Wow. Yep, he gets it on the second attempt there, and that might be it for Fajeda. He's running out of time. 40 seconds here. And Dariush taking the back here. I mean, he can use this as a defensive... as a defensive position here just to work the clock out. But he is going for the submission. Oh, Fajeda transition, gets on top, lands an elbow. Dariush going for a leg lock from the bottom here, though. Fajeda trying to get out, but he is running out of time. There's some ground and pound here from Fajeda. Fajeda with had a pretty deep guillotine there, but time runs out. I have it 2-1. I gave Fajeda the third. 29-28, Beneil Dariush. That was definitely the closest round. And safe to say, Fajeda needs a finish here. You were right on, Greg. I believe. Some WWE moment ref almost got KO'd. Damn, he just about got KO'd there. Keep saying Fajeda. It's making me hungry. That's good. What I say, gentlemen, Benny is the truth. Most evolved fighter on the roster. And Iman says 30-27 Dariush. You could make a case to give that third round for Dariush too, I think. I did give the final round to Fajeda. I think he had the takedown and then the other, the takedown attempt from Dariush where he ended up on top. But Dariush also had a takedown where he had a decent amount of ground control there. They both landed a lot of shots on their feet. I thought Fajeda got a little better on the feet during that round. Dariush got the better of everything in the first two rounds, though. Definitely know who Diego is now, but I think Dariush got the decision. Yep, Dariush versus Hooker should be next. Ooh, I like that. Gets better every time he's in there. Damn. 29-28 Ferreia. 29-28 Dariush. Split decision. Beneil Dariush. Who was that first judge that gave it to Diego? Is that jackass Chris Lee in the building? I didn't catch the name of the judge there, but wow, yeah, he was drinking something, I think he was hanging out in the back with Keith Peterson, drinking alcohol and smoking reefer or something. Judges watch the Tom and Jerry reruns, right? Yeah, that's scary. That's scary when you have judges that make jokes of decisions like that. I know it didn't end up costing Beneil the victory, but I mean, if that fight's a little closer, you just cannot have guys that are so incompetent in judging there. I don't understand why we put up with it. Not to take away from a great fight and, up to this point, fight of the night. This could end up being fight of the night. And Brian Barrena says on Twitter, he says, fight of the night. Both guys brought it start to finish. Should have been a unanimous decision on his record, though, not a split. Absolutely. What's up there, Nelson in the house? Greetings, friend. Stamann versus Askar. Who win? East 12. That fight disappeared from the card. Does anybody know what happened? I think that fight got canceled because it's no longer showing up on Tapology, which they're usually the quickest at updating everything, and they took it off. So, Stamann. Beneil Dariush 24-1. He goes, I gotta call this out. He said we both should be fighting top 5 guys. And I have a hard time disagreeing with him. I mean, he's on a 6-fight win streak now, Dariush. Fajeda was on a 6-fight winning streak coming into this. We need an alcohol and cigarettes emote for bad calls, too. Oh, yeah, we do. Never forget when Barberena went to war with Vicente Luque. Oh, dude, that's one of my favorite fights. Brian Barberena and Vicente Luque. Yeah, that's... I don't know if it's a top 10, but that's definitely one of my favorite fights, in the last couple of years. So, and Beneil Dariush now just behind only Charles Oliveira for longest active winning streak in the lightweight division. Yeah, Beneil Dariush. Yeah, if he gets Dan Hooker, that'd be awesome. I think that is a great fight. And let's see if he calls somebody out. DC is asking who he wants next. Beneil Dariush. And Beneil Dariush saying, I'm not going to give that shine to anybody. Calls nobody out. I think he probably should have called out Dan Hooker. But there it is. Big win for Beneil Dariush. Dariush is humble. Give him what he wants. Yep. That man is he is definitely humble. And next week, Kamaru Usman and Gilbert Burns. Could be the toughest challenge that Kamaru Usman has had. A lot of people are picking Burns to win this. I'm picking Usman, but don't listen to me. I just picked Diego Ferreia. So, don't forget the names, people. Benny D. Oh, definitely is a true sportsman. All right, what do we have coming up next here, guys? Oh, what is up next? What is up next but Alexandre Pantoja versus Manel Kape. I've been talking about this fight all week. I am so excited. I am so excited for this fight. Manel Kape, one of the most exciting guys in Rizin history, left there as the champion. And Alexandre Pantoja, this guy is incredibly explosive. Anybody who was watching Rizin the last couple of years, you know how good Manel Kape is and how good that guy is. Alexandre Pantoja, 22-5. And there he is, Manel Kape, 15-4. As a professional, the last fight he defeated who was the champion at the time, the Rizin Champion, Askar Askar. Askar Askar had taken the belt from two organization, Kyoji Horiguchi. Horiguchi had the belt in Bellator and Rizin simultaneously at the time. Since then, Horiguchi went through surgery, came back, and took that belt back. When Manel Kape left, Asakura got the title back, and then Horiguchi defeated Asakura to win the title. But Manel Kape right in there in the best bantamweights maybe in the world. Definitely some big hype on him, Billy. Let's go. I had the over there in my parlay. What's up, Trevi McTrev? Good to see you, my friend. And like I said, don't forget Super Bowl tomorrow. Billy says, if you're serious about it, I'll come on the mic with you. So, man, maybe I got to do that. I might have to do it from the living room with the phone, though, so I can watch a little bit of it with the family. But watch the Super Bowl on the big screen with him. I have a feeling Burns is going to beat Usman, says Greg. A lot of people are saying that. What's up, Trevi? Good to see you, man. Hey, 26 people watching. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, guys. Don't forget to hit that share button and share this stream on your Twitter, on your Facebook, on Reddit, whatever, text it to your friends, whatever venues you guys have. That's the fastest way we can grow this channel right now is, just share this stream. It's real easy. Just to the right of live chat, when you get on there, it says share. It's going to give you options. Twitter, copy, link, email, Gmail. If you hit more, you're going to get the Facebook emoji. And it's real easy. You don't have to type anything. Just hit Twitter and then hit tweet. And if you want to follow us over on Twitter, I am there, Seattle Mike at FightsWFriends. All right, flyweight rankings, Alexandre Pantoja at 5, Alex Perez at 4, Askar Askar at 3. Just killers all over at flyweight right now. Joseph Benavidez at number 2. Brandon Moreno, who just had a great fight against the champion Davison Figueiredo, the number 1 contender now, and then champion Davison Figueiredo. The flyweight division went from almost being gone to being an extremely competitive stacked division. Look at those top 5-6 guys. And thank you, Experiencer, for the like there on Twitter, giving us some shine over there on Twitter. And like I said, just don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you haven't yet. Manel Kape and Alexandre Pantoja. Man, this is... Well, I said, these guys are both so good, so explosive. Forgot how John Lineker used to bang. Oh, yeah, Lineker was an animal. I need Edgar over and Johnson to win. Manel Starboy Kape, making just his second appearance in the octagon here against Alexandre Pantoja here in moments. Then I took a straight bet for Edgar to win at minus 380. I was surprised how big of an underdog Edgar was coming into this. I mean, yeah, he's not quite as durable as he used to be. He's 39 years old now. But, I mean, you can't count him out. Yeah, those are kind of crazy odds. I would have made him the underdog. I'd have probably made it maybe 240, plus 240, plus 250. But 380, yeah, that was pretty nuts. Haven't seen Olivia in a minute. I thought I seen her just the other day. But, she was coming out of Billy's house. Oh, I don't know if I was supposed to say that. I'm going to get him in trouble. No, I'm sorry. I forget Billy's fan of Benitez there, so. I'm sure it was just Benavidez was coming over to visit, and, Megan was with him. But I don't like Frankie's chances against Sandhagen. All right, guys, and I just got a message that some old school fights, another organization that's long since lost its copyright. So for those that like the Valley Tudo fights that I put on, I found some other stuff deep in the interweb, bought some old DVDs that are no longer under copyright, but you're going to recognize a lot of the names from some old school cage fighting, and I hope to get those up in the next week. There you go. Tomorrow, Brady versus Mahomes, Kansas City versus the Buccaneers, Super Bowl 54. What fights are left on tonight's card? Just 3 left. Pantoja and Kape. 4 left. I'm sorry. Then Michael Johnson versus Clay Guida. Cory Sandhagen and Frankie Edgar in the co-main. And then the main event, Overeem and Volkov. So 4 fights left. Finally, we get a home game. Go Bucks. I like it. Alexandre Pantoja, 3 years older than Kape. Both guys 5'5". Kape will have just a half-inch reach advantage at 68. Alexandre Pantoja, the number 5 ranked flyweight in the world. That tells you how much respect they have for Manel. And there he is, fighting out of the blue corner, 15-4 as a professional, fighting out of Thailand. It's a minus 110 pick'em. Odds are now even. Manel Kape. And he's already playing games with Alexandre. Out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, a minus 110 pick'em. 22-5 as a professional. He is the number 5 ranked flyweight in the world. Alexandre Pantoja. Wow, that's a lot of respect put on Manel Kape's name in just a second fight to make this even. And their beer and cigarettes, Keith Peterson, going to be the referee for this one. And here we go. There is a little touch of gloves. I wasn't sure if they would. A lot of trash talk through the week between these two. Pantoja aggressive early. Lands a nice jab there. And Kape moving away from those combinations from Pantoja. Pantoja looking to put on the pressure early. Let's see if Manel Kape can live up to the hype or if he stepped up too early. Good jab there from Kape. Good right hand there from Pantoja. Some feints there for Kape. Oh, nice low leg kick from Pantoja. Kape catches that body kick attempt from Pantoja. Good job there from Manel. And watch Kape. Kape is really reacting to Pantoja's feints here. Pantoja's really good at feinting and really good at no-tell kicks and punches. He doesn't telegraph a lot. Nice body kick there from Pantoja. Kape doing a little bit of showboating there, but he's got to land some strikes. And in my prediction video, I did pick Manel Kape to win this one. Nice left hand there from Manel. I was already wrong on Ferreia, so I got to get one here. Nice low leg kick there from Kape. See what I see? He's looking straight up. No tell on that low leg kick, and you can't get much lower than that. Oh, nice exchange. Both guys land right hands. And good takedown defense there from Manel. Good jab there. Oh, Pantoja. Those are some wicked leg kicks from Pantoja there, though. And a nice right hand from Pantoja. He looks very focused tonight. Both of these guys know how important this match is. And Pantoja, the body kick and a low leg kick. Kape answers with a low leg kick of his own. Kape looking to throw something flying. He's very athletic. Oh, nice straight right over the top from Pantoja. They exchange leg kicks. Wow, Pantoja's whipping those kicks. Nice body kick. And Kape having a little trouble figuring out the style of Pantoja here. Kape gets out of the way that time. And Manel doing a lot of dancing and moving, not doing a whole lot of striking right now, though. Switches stances. But he can explode in a second. Oh, two big right hands there from Pantoja. And that gets a smile out of Manel, which usually means you landed a pretty good shot. Manel gets out of the way of that one. Nice low leg kick there from Pantoja. And remember, Kape used to fighting in a ring there in Rizin. Nice left hook there from Kape. Kyoichi Horiguchi proved that it can translate, though. Defeated. Oh, nice right hand there from Manel. Oh, good left hand there from Kape. Catches the body kick of Pantoja. Manel maybe warming up here. Oh, nice right hand from Pantoja, though. Good low leg kick from Pantoja. Oh, nice right uppercut there from Kape. He throws shots from such strange angles. Oh, that was a nice body kick from Pantoja, though. And the low leg kick. Oh, little cartwheel kick attempt there from Manel, and Pantoja just jumps right on top of him. Nice right hand from the top there from Pantoja. And a good first round for Alexandre Pantoja. Manel Kape really doesn't get off too much in this first. All right, 10-9 for Pantoja. What's up, Will Star? Hey, good to see you. That cartwheel kick is dumb. That did not go well for him. I want Guida to win. He's a beast. What's up, Roberts? This is going to be a banger. Chiefs are winning number 2. And Kape is hard to hit, but he's got to start hitting. That was not a great first round from him. Now, I mean, I understand he's got to give Pantoja respect here. Pantoja, you know, he's an explosive fighter. Kape is fighting too tentative. I agree. But no, what I was saying earlier, Kyoji Horiguchi, you know, he defeated the Bellator bantamweight champion Darrion Caldwell over in Rizin in the ring, and Caldwell was surprised by that. He goes, well, let's wait until we get into a cage. It's going to be a different story, different venue, same result. Horiguchi beat him inside the ring and the cage. Nice little leg kick from Kape, and a good left hand there to start the second, but a body kick again from Pantoja, and a nice straight right. Oh, good right hand there from Kape. Good exchange of leg kicks. Right hand there from Pantoja. Now they're really starting to bang. Another body kick from Pantoja. Wow, and live in-play wagering right now just went to minus 350 for Pantoja. I'd put $1 on that. And, you know, Pantoja's standing there, letting Kape, see Kape's just waiting to counter. Low leg kick from Pantoja. Kape lands the right hand over the top. Oh, nice body kick there from Pantoja. The problem with Manel Kape's style right now is he's waiting for Pantoja to make the first move and waiting to counter. The problem is Pantoja's landing his shots. Oh, nice body kick there from Pantoja. Good straight right there from Kape. Oh, another body kick there from Pantoja. Straight right over the top there from Kape after that body kick from Pantoja. Kape's got to start stopping those body kicks. Pantoja keeps going back to the well and keeps finding water. Nice 1-2 from Pantoja. They exchange big shots. Kape being more aggressive now. Nice combination there from Kape. I think he thinks he sees something. He's starting to ignore some of these leg kicks to land his own shots. Nice right hand there from Manel. Nice low leg kick there from Manel. Good straight right from Kape. Oh, big right over the top there from Pantoja. Timed Kape well, and Pantoja catching that body kick again there. He needs to land a strike afterwards, though. And both of these guys, the guy that's moving forward has been the one that's winning the fight. Oh, big right hand from Pantoja. Left hook comes back from Kape. Manel Kape starting to warm up here in the second for sure. Much closer round. Good straight right there from Kape. Oh, nice body kick from Pantoja again, though. Kape just has no answer for that. He's got to figure out a timing for that. I wonder if his corner is going to have some advice in between rounds if we see a third round. This is a very close round. If somebody, somebody needs to do something. And Pantoja lands a nice body kick there. Oh, both guys landing. Good left hook there from Kape. If Manel can just be a little busier and move forward for this second round, I think he can tie it up at a round apiece. He's just not aggressive enough. Catch the body kick there from Pantoja, does Kape, but Oh, and Kape walks into a body kick there. Another one. And he might give this round up. This was a real close round. Pantoja now landing kicks. Kape checked that one. Kape just needs to throw. His defense is not bad, but he needs to throw. Straight right lands for Pantoja. Straight right there for Kape. Now Kape shoots for the takedown. This would be huge in a very close round. Gets the back of Pantoja for a moment. I feel like he's got to do some damage here, though. Pantoja tries to spin him over. Just seconds left in a very close round. Kape catches that leg kick, gets the sweep, and has Pantoja down for just the second. Very close round. I gave that one to Manel Kape. I have it around a piece, but that one could have went either way. So it's either 1-1 or it's Pantoja up 2-0. It's hard to say. Ivan Report says 19-19. Haven't done much to show. What's the showboating for, right? I agree, Sam 302. He hasn't done anything to showboat yet. Pantoja should go for a high kick. Kape is conditioned to block the low kick already. Yep. Thought his balls were stuck to his inner thigh or something. Oh, that is great, Robert. That's a pinned message. For sure. All right. People starting to come in for this one. But I hope we see a great third round. Like I said, I've really been looking forward to this fight. It's definitely had some great moments. A little slower pace than I expected. But both guys know how important this fight is. Oh, and an embrace, a little hug before this third round. I'm a little surprised by all the hype there was on this fight coming up this week. Quite a bit of bad blood. Manel Kape's both corners telling their fighters, you need this one. Oh, nice right hand there from Pantoja. And like I said, it's either 19-19 or Pantoja's up 2-1. The first round to me is not in question. And live odds moved a little bit in that one towards a little bit more towards Kape, but minus 250 for Pantoja. And Pantoja going for the takedown there. Kape good defense. But Manel really needs to be not so patient. Needs to be more aggressive. Yeah, nice straight left there from Manel. Good body shot, body kick there from Pantoja. Good low leg kick there from Kape. Oh, nice left hook from Kape. Catches Pantoja coming in. I mean, Kape's been highly accurate tonight. He's just not aggressive enough. I mean, his striking percentage is very high. It was around 70% a little while ago, but he's just not throwing enough shots. Might be waiting for that flying knee. He really liked that in Rizin. One thing he had in Rizin that he used that he's not going to have, of course, in the UFC are those soccer kicks to the down opponent. Nice combination there for Pantoja. And yeah, Manel Kape, I feel like he's just being too patient here. And Manel, he's the one moving forward right now, but he still won't strike first. There he lands a left hand. Nice body kick from Pantoja. A front kick to the body from Pantoja. Oh, nice right uppercut there from Kape. Does some showmanship, and Kape eats a head kick and then does a little dance. I don't know why he's dancing there. He just got hit with a good head kick. Manel Kape maybe not winning a lot of fans here in his first big fight in the UFC. And I feel like Kape really needs to do something late. If it is a round apiece, he's really got to be aggressive in this last minute and a half. Oh, nice left hook there from Kape. You see significant strikes, almost even in this third round. Nice left hand to the body there from Manel Kape. Kape blocks that body kick. Nice left hand there from Manel. Very close fight. I just feel like this fight could have been a lot more exciting if these guys would have let it go. There's a three-piece there from Kape. Pantoja saying he got poked in the eye. Right hook and a left hand there from Kape. Pantoja lands a straight right, but Kape right hook to the body, left hand upstairs. Manel smells blood. Low leg kick there from Pantoja, but Manel seems to be finally willing to take the risks here, maybe. 35 seconds left in this fight. Nice exchange. Kape got the better of that one. There's a open hand right there from Kape, and Kape just went up on the significant strikes for this round. Goes for the takedown. I think that surprised Pantoja. And he gets it. Wow, knee to the body there from Pantoja. Good jab there from Kape, and Kape going for another takedown here. Mostly gets Pantoja down with a few seconds left. Man, that is a close fight. That's one of those fights, though, that makes you wish that, we were judging the fight as a whole. Because if you judge the fight as a whole, I think you give it to Pantoja pretty easily. If you judge it round by round, I gave it to Manel Kape. Because Pantoja, he easily won the first round, but not enough to get a 10-8. And then I felt like Manel Kape just squeaked by on the second round and then did a little bit more in the third. That was a spar, not bite, I meant head. And Iman Report agrees 29-28 Kape. Kape just didn't go for the kill, will cost him. Decision 29-28 Pantoja. I think you might be right, Billy. I think that the judges may like, what Pantoja did better. We will see. Next week, guys, like I said, February 13th, Saturday, Kamaru Usman, Gilbert Burns for the welterweight championship. And here's the official decision. (29-28), 29-28, and 30-27. That's got to be Pantoja. Alexandre Pantoja with the unanimous decision. And I can't disagree with that. Manel Kape not really wanting to embrace Alexandre Pantoja there, but now Kape talking to him some. And yeah, he just didn't do enough. Manel Kape's got nobody to be upset with but himself. What's up, Woodstrucker? Love having you in here, man. Chris Jackson in the house. The right person won. See, I agree on that one because, like I said, I do feel that our scoring system is very flawed, and of the different systems that I would replace it with, Pantoja wins under both those systems. If you judge the fight as a whole, And I know I haven't gotten a lot of love on this from you guys, but, I've kind of developed an alternate 20-point must system. And, how I would do it is you just give more room. It's 2019. If it's one where you really have to think about it, you're like, man, not really sure who won that one. That's a 2019. Then if like the first round, Alexandre Pantoja, you're like, man, that wasn't dominating, but I know who won the round. That's a 2018. Then a 20, if it's not quite a 10-8, but it's like, damn, that could really be a 10-8 as it is now, 2017. Just double the amount of room. And, under that scoring system, I'll just break it down. What would that be? Let's see, a 2018 round and two 2019s. I guess on my scorecard, that makes it a draw. Maybe that doesn't make a lot of happy people. But does Glover give Smith a rematch? I wouldn't. Anthony Smith? I think Glover needs to wait for that championship match. I think he's got it coming. Kape has potential to be top contender, needs to get killer instinct. Cage seemed to bother him. Yeah, he was a much different fighter in the cage than he is in the ring. And the other big part of it coming from Rizin is he's used to a 10-minute first round. So you have more time to learn your opponent and to wait for those counters and stuff. I wonder if those rounds really seem to go by fast for him. He just seemed to wait too much. I know he was hoping Pantoja would make some mistakes, but, Pantoja was landing a lot of what he threw. Anybody seen the video of the fight where Chandler was waving off the fight after he took a punch in the temple? And then he got knocked out, so how is he undefeated? Well, Chandler's not undefeated. He lost several times in Bellator. Yeah, Brent Primus beat him. Will Brooks beat him twice. Will Brooks came in the UFC and just really, dropped the ball. It was just one of those things where I think Will Brooks had the perfect style to beat Chandler. And then Chandler lost his belt before he left Bellator to Patricky Pitbull Fajeda. Glover should be fighting for a belt. He got shafted, I think. What's going on, Torn? Hey, good to see you, man. Smoking a bit too much weed. Oh, that's great. What's up, RW? Will Brooks didn't get any win in the UFC. Yeah, he came in the UFC. Well, and then he went to PFL, and he didn't have success there either. I thought Will Brooks was going to at least walk through the, I thought he was going to walk through to at least, to the finals there in PFL, and he didn't get it done there either. All right, guys, up next, Michael Johnson and Clay Guida. These guys have definitely been fighting for a minute. All right, Clay Guida, Michael Johnson. I'm taking Michael Johnson. I think he's got more left in the tank than Guida does. Guida's hard to put away. So I imagine most likely unanimous decision. Maybe he takes Clay out late, but Clay's very tough. Really hope they do Conor versus Tony. It's a good chance, man. I'm going to start back getting on your streams. I know I haven't been getting on as much. But you guys miss me. Hey, good to see you, Torrent. Always happy to have you on. Oh yeah, just for the record, I hate Chandler. I couldn't tell, Arcade. Loser of this next fight might be unemployed. Oh, I think so. Yeah. UFC cut 12 fighters last week. Not a whole lot of... Nobody really... with big names. There was the winner... I can't think of the guy's name, but he was a winner of Brazilian Tough Season 3, I believe. That was really the only notable name. But they are cutting down the roster for sure. My bad, Chandler. Michael Johnson hasn't won a fight since October of 2018. I say Guida gets spared the pink slip tonight. Guida's you should put some money on Guida real quick, though, because he's over a 2-1 underdog tonight. Yeah, Michael Johnson's lost 6 of his last 8. Guida's RV strong. He gets the one tonight. Guida would have done well in the early days of UFC if there were weight classes, right? Oh, yeah, Shoeface. Thank you, Iman Report. That's right. I couldn't think of his actual name, but Usman versus Burns, who I got. I got Usman. I'm rooting for Burns, but I think Usman will pull it off. Cutting roster to make room for the next cast of Ultimate Fighter. Yeah, that's right. Ultimate Fighter's coming back soon. And also, they've signed so many fighters from Dana White Contender Series, though. Johnson sucks so bad. His record is so mediocre. Both of these guys have got a lot of losses. I want to say Michael Johnson is 19-16. And then Guida's like 25-20. But give him just 20-15, says Brown. You might be right, Torrin. Johnson's claim to fame is knocking out Dustin Poirier. Yep. Funny thing is, Johnson landed the best strike against Khabib, had him wrought. You're right, Billy. Primetime says got Guida. I think I'm the only one picking Michael Johnson at this point. We should have put up a poll on this one. And speaking of polls, let's look to the poll we got out there. Overeem and Volkov. 39 votes so far. 69% of you have Overeem to 31% for Volkov. 59% Overeem by finish. And that seems to be the consensus in the chat. Don't think Guida is 25-20. I just had their records up here a minute ago. Let me pull it up here. Michael Johnson is 19-16. So I was right on him. I'm definitely not confident in Guida. Guida's 35-20. That's a big difference. I was off by 10 fights. He's lost 3 of his last 4, but one of them was to Charles Oliveira, and then Jim Miller, Bobby Green, all good fighters for Guida. Guida, 5 years older at 39. That's the most important number to me. Michael Johnson, 3 inches taller at 5'10". Michael Johnson, a 3.5-inch reach advantage, 73.5 inches. But, I mean, what happened to Michael Johnson? It does really seem like a big fall from fame. All right, out of the blue corner, out of Johnsburg, Illinois, a plus 180 underdog with a mixed martial arts record of 35-17. He is the Carpenter, Clay Guida. Wow, and I forgot Clay was the former Strikeforce champion. I like that the UFC is starting to give credit to some of these other organizations. Fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri with the mixed martial arts record of 20-16. He is a minus 210 favorite tonight. Michael Johnson. Wow, two big veterans here. Rumor has it that Guida bounces in his sleep. I buy that. Mark Smith will be the referee for this one. And man, Clay Guida, he is already bouncing. This guy never stops bouncing. These guys both look like they're ready, though. Let's go. Let's see who can turn the clock back tonight. Clay Guida is 39. Michael Johnson just fights like it. Nice straight left there for Johnson. Lands a good jab there. Nice low leg kick there for Guida, and he switches stances immediately. Another nice low leg kick there from the Carpenter. Oh, nice straight right and a left hook there from Michael Johnson. Nice exchange there. Good straight right for Johnson. Good right there from Guida. Oh, nice left hook there from Guida. A straight right from Johnson. Oh, big combination from Guida. Snaps the head of Michael Johnson back. That was a good right hand. Left hook and wow, good exchange here. And Guida swinging for the fences with the uppercut here. Both of these guys have been in wars. Couple of big right hands for Clay. Nice left hook for Michael Johnson. And these guys, just like that, are turning the clock back. Is it 2005? Oh, big bombs by both guys. Oh, and you know Guida's in a fight now because he's bleeding. Nice knee there for Michael Johnson. And Clay shoots for the takedown. Clay's got a single here. Michael Johnson has very good takedown defense. He's got good wrestling of his own, even though he doesn't use it near as much as Clay does. Oh, and Guida finishes it. Nice finish to the takedown here. Guida on top. Got Johnson up against the fence here. Oh, that's a lot of blood coming out the forehead here of Guida. Look at Guida slamming Johnson into the fence with a ground shoulder strike there. Guida looking to slip into him out here. There's a nice elbow there from Guida. Johnson looking to get back up. Guida looking for that guillotine, though. And Clay has a slick guillotine. Oh, Johnson is up. Eats a left uppercut from Guida as he gets up. Another shoulder strike there from Guida. Nice knee to the body there from Guida as Johnson pushes Guida up against the fence. When was the last time Clay Guida was in a fight that he didn't bleed, though? I don't remember. Nice knee there from Johnson. They're back to the center of the cage. Good body kick from Clay. And great defense from the 39-year-old Guida. That was a big knee from Johnson, though. And a good left hook from Michael Johnson. Inside leg kick from Johnson and a body kick. These guys fighting in spurts a little bit, but wow. An action-packed first round here. And still over a minute left. Yes, Johnson and bare knuckle with the power would be fired. Diego Sanchez, a ton of scar tissue as well. Yep, nice left hook there from Clay and a good knee to the body. This is a great first round here from Clay. Another shoulder strike from there too. Nice knee from Michael Johnson. I really thought if these guys exchanged like this that Johnson would put Guida's lights out, but he hasn't hurt him so far. Nice left hook there from Guida. Does Michael Johnson have the power he used to have? Nice right hand there from Guida. Oh, and there, Johnson lands a couple big shots there. Good jab there from Michael Johnson. Oh, nice right hook there from Guida. Oh, nice left hook from Johnson. A big right. And they both land there. Oh, they exchange right hands there. Front kick to the body from Michael Johnson. Very close. First round. Oh, nice right hook there from Clay. Another good right hook there from Clay Guida. Another big right hook, and I have it 10-9 Clay Guida. Wow, great first round for Guida. Remember Guida's walkout tee that had an Iron Maiden version of him on the front? Yes, I do. Yeah, that guy's, you know he's a rocker. You know when he's working out, he's got the heavy metal up to 10. I mean, that guy's probably exciting when he eats. I imagine he's got the fork just bouncing there. Guida doesn't have CTE. It is a miracle. Yeah, that's true, unfortunately, Billy. 10-9 Glay RW agrees. It was awesome. They all hated the effing guy, and plus they seen him clearly sucker punch me. So he got what he had coming. But back to the original story, I let my lip was bleeding, just dripping all over his face. Oh, Jesus, Arcade Chaos, beating people up on the street? Man, don't be beating people up, Arcade. No. Thought you were a nice guy. Just kidding. Nice straight right there from Guida. A good 1-2. Guida putting a pace on Johnson in this fight. Nice left hook from Michael Johnson, but good left hook there from Guida. And I didn't see him show the in-between rounds odds here, but Guida's got to be moving up. Nice left hook there from Michael Johnson. Good right hand from Johnson. Guida's shooting for the takedown now. Remember, Guida was over a 2-1 underdog coming into this. And Clay just holding Johnson up against the fence here. Michael Johnson, he's kind of just waiting for Guida to do something to give him a little space. And there's the live in-play wagering. Michael Johnson still a minus 175 favorite. Clay Guida now at plus 135. So if you want to make some money on Guida, you can still get almost two. That's amazing. You can get 135 for every 100 you bet, I guess, if you bet on Guida now. Nice knee to the body from Guida. Guida trying to wear Johnson down, drain the energy, and capitalize. Yep. Johnson loses, he should get cut from the UFC. Oh, absolutely. I mean, I would like to see a good argument for him to not get cut, unless it ends up being like some kind of epic fight of the night. And even at that point, if he loses, he'll have lost 7-9. Nice body shot there from Johnson. And Guida just relentless on the takedown attempt here. Oh, nice hammer fist there from Johnson, though, countering. Johnson's actually the one scoring here as Guida goes for the takedowns. Oh, another hammer fist. Nice knee there for Michael Johnson. Good right hand from Guida. Good jab from Michael Johnson. Oh, and there's a 1-2 from Johnson in the right hand. Michael Johnson picking it up here now in the middle of the second round. And Guida, I mean, he's just attacking those takedowns. He's got one leg up of Michael Johnson. And I thought Guida was doing pretty good standing, to be honest. But, yeah, this is a lot of energy for a 39-year-old Clay Guida. Going for these takedowns. Johnson's career hang on like Tony Ferguson's hairline. Oh, that is great, MMA or Nada. That's the new pinned message. And now Michael Johnson going for a takedown. Knee to the body there from Guida. And Guida looking up to his corner for advice. And Guida is really sucking wind now. Nice knee to the body from Guida. I remember his cardio was always one of his biggest strengths. But, I mean, you start getting there close to 40 and, you know, you have some different strengths. Three nice knees in a row there from Guida. You get that old man strength, but your endurance might not be what it used to be. Oh, nice straight right there from Michael Johnson. I don't know that I can recall Guida ever getting tired. Nice left hook from Michael Johnson. Low leg kick from Guida. Another left from Johnson, a straight right. Good left hook from Michael Johnson. This could be a round apiece after this round. 40 seconds left in this round, but and Clay just leaning that energy in, making Michael Johnson use all his energy to fight this takedown attempt now. As Johnson was really getting in a groove in the striking there. And if Guida can get a big takedown here, he's going to put a question in some of these judges' minds on who won this round. Good defense here from Michael Johnson. And I got a round apiece going into the third. Check out the list of dudes Johnson has L2. He fought everyone in top 10 for years. That's a good point, King James. He gets no easy fights. Sabasayer and Kona, Blood Rottweiler Boxer, Pitbull, Doberman Mix. Oh, jeez. 2 rounds to none for Guida on my cards, says Billy. Really? Arcade, what the hell are you going on about? Arcade's high. Don't... Alright. He's enjoying himself. I'm always happy to see Arcade Chaos in there. He always entertains me with some crazy-ass stories. Let's go, Clay. Put in work. All right, guys. Here we go. Round 3. Oh. They exchange immediately. Oh, and Johnson throws a flurry. Straight right there from Michael Johnson. I would say who wants it more, but by their style, I would say that answer is always Clay Guida. I mean, if his skill matched his will, he'd be undefeated. Nice exchange there. Oh, good shots there from Johnson. Good right hook. Good defense there from Guida, ducking under punches from Johnson. Oh, nice right hook there from Guida. Johnson lands a straight right. Nice knee to the body from Guida. Guida with a good right hand there. Wow, what a fight. Nice left hook there from Guida. Straight right and a combination from Michael Johnson. Guida shoots for the takedown. And he gets it. I mean, he didn't slam Johnson like he was trying to there, but I mean, that counts. That counts. He gets it down. Now he just needs to scoop Johnson's legs up. 2 old school dudes out to have fun. Yep. Hell yeah. Couple different types of good bud and brew. Wow, I believe it, Arcade. Got to party with Arcade one of these days. All right. The head bun's gone. He's bald as fuck, y'all. I noticed that, MMA or Nada. Good observation. Did Guida just get his mouthpiece knocked out there? Oh, I missed it. Guida with the takedown. Smart. He got clipped by that punch. Yeah, he did. And it's another close round here. And, man, I hope we get some good judging. for this fight. I hope that Joker that had that bad call a little while ago is not judging this fight. Guys exchanging elbows on the ground here. And I mean, Clay Guida, he'll hit you from anywhere. That just shows you. Look at almost hyperextending his arm to land elbows on Michael Johnson. Michael Johnson having to grab Guida's wrist to keep from getting elbowed there. And Guida lands another elbow. Johnson up to 1 foot. Oh, and now Guida gets the back and he's got hooks in. This is a big move for Clay. And he's got an arm around. Oh, this could be trouble for Michael Johnson. Johnson's got to pull these hands off. Guida's got a pretty good position as far as the hooks. He's not under the neck yet. Johnson, he's going to have to move to the right into this, which is a bit of a risk to get out of this. Guida's going to want to move him to his left and straighten him out a little more. Oh, and Johnson's out. All right, 40 people watching. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, guys. Seems like we're growing our numbers a little bit again. And Guida's got some strong hooks on here in the third round with a minute left. And Michael Johnson just looking helpless here. And you can hurt a guy just from your guard, just from your hooks. I used to have a friend in judo that if you let him get hooks on you like that, he would squeeze your ribs, and he tapped guys like that. He tapped guys just with his legs with his hooks. And Guida almost going to go for a crossface there. Michael Johnson just grabs the wrist, but in total defense here in the third round, which just a dominant round for Clay Guida here. And it looks like the Carpenter will be headed to the win category. Assuming these judges know math. So another upset tonight. Clay is king. Guida 30-27. Congrats on a solid win on my card. Nice. Did you bet on Clay, Billy? That'd be awesome. Johnson, Guida are vets. Johnson knows how to defend the choke well, and Guida knows this position takes time. Yep. And Iman report calls a 10-8. Says 30-26 Guida. Damn. Oh, Johnson should definitely retire. That's got to be it. I mean, he's out. I would assume he's cut from the UFC. He may be looking at a Bellator title shot here soon. Hopefully the judges slowed down on the whiskey drinks, right? Clay won. Johnson will pop up at BKFC. Maybe. Johnson will finish for a while. Yeah, this is going to make it 7 losses in the last 9 fights for Michael Johnson. And, I mean, yeah, I know he fought some good names in that time, but there's just good names in the lightweight division. He's just not competitive anymore. I'm not so sure Clay Guida should keep fighting either, but, he made it look like he should be tonight. Might be in PFL. That's a good point. All three score at 30-27 for Clay the Carpenter Guida. And maybe I was being generous to Michael Johnson, giving him a round. But at least the decision goes the right direction. That makes me happy. I wonder if Overeem still has nightmares of that Nagano uppercut. What's up, Brock Ellery? Good to see you, man. Premium memory Brock Ellery in the house. Man, I'm looking forward to this fight. Cory versus Frankie, gonna be lit, right? Might you call me upset? I don't see it as an upset. I told you Michael Johnson, tailor-made kind of for Clay, shines against fighters like him. Hey, good call, Arcade. Good call. I thought Michael Johnson had a little bit left more in the tank than that, but, just because Michael Johnson's only 34, I mean, that doesn't mean that you can't be shot. I've seen boxers back in the day that were definitely shot at 32. And, Guida going strong here tonight at 39. So, maybe Guida fights the winner of Cerrone and Diego Sanchez. And the co-main event is up next. Cory Sandhagen and Frankie Edgar. And what about the durability of Clay Guida moving to 36-17 though? Like I said, former Strikeforce lightweight champion. At 39 years old, to be able to keep shooting those takedowns. Most guys by that age, you see them striking out of necessity just because the cartilage in their knees and hips and things are so worn out. But Guida is just a really durable guy. Maybe he needs to move up in weight. Johnson knows his career in the UFC is over. It's unfortunate. I don't like seeing a man lose his job, right? Yeah, I agree. No, I don't think Michael Johnson belongs in the UFC anymore. Moving up or down or whatever. He is bobbing and weaving along through the interview. Imagine that. I would love to go to that guy. With that guy at a rock concert, you know that a mosh pit is starting. Clay versus Khabib for Khabib to become 29 Clay. Clay could go 2 more rounds with his eyes shut. Greg Clay don't sleepwalk. He sleep bobs and weaves. King James taking the upset, the big upset, taking Frankie. Guida just signed new 4-fight contract. I was surprised by that, Billy. Got Frankie too. The dude has freak strength, ridiculous freak strength. UFC 258 looking good. Hey, 139-year-old that just won? Clay Guida. Coincidentally, Frankie Edgar's also 39. Holding it down for the old guys. Older guys, because I'm 42. That can't be old yet, because I'm not old yet. But UFC 258 looking great, SRW. Not relevant, but I think Connor's next fight should be a 15-minute verbal roast-off against Chael Sonnen. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, I think Chael would smoke him, though. Want Frankie to win because I'm a big fan, but I can't help but think about that wheel kick Sandhagen landed on Marques not too long ago. Yeah, I think Sandhagen, I got to favor Sandhagen. There's a reason he's such a big favorite. I don't count Frankie out as much as those odds do, for sure. But, yeah, I definitely lean towards Sandhagen. Also saw Edgar fight in 2005. Was Edgar versus Maynard. Wow, time flies. Right? That's crazy that was so long ago. But it does seem like a long time since seeing Gray Maynard fight. Robert Kerrigan said, I got the Sandman. Always a treat to see Edgar fight. Yeah, I agree with that. Man, yeah, it's going to be a sad day when Frankie Edgar retires. But 39 years old, I mean, he's knocking on that door. And the crazy thing is, you know, he's always fighting against the top of the division, no matter what weight class he's in. And so balanced. He's got good grappling. He's got good striking. And then Cory Sandhagen, he's almost like, the new breed. He does everything so well. He's very explosive. Edgar says, I feel like 39 is my time. I mean, it seems like Edgar is always a win or two away from a title shot. Quick Guida leaves, eats, sleep, breathe, and repeats the fight life for the last 10 years of his life. Easy. This isn't a job. This is his life. I agree. Sonnen and Mac already had a roast off. Mac was wearing tight pants. Sonnen said something about how the only other time he's seen those pants worn was on just Sonnen's wife. Oh my goodness, I love it. What's up, YR program? Thank you. Hey, thanks for coming in, man. Frankie Edgar, number 4th ranked in the division. And when was the last time he wasn't in the top 5 in whatever weight class he was in, at least in the top 5? Dude is an absolute legend. I mean, and how many bonuses, how many fight of the nights does he have to have? Most fight time in UFC history, 7 hours and almost 41 minutes. 4th most significant strikes, 1,703. And 70 takedowns in his UFC history. A balanced MMA fighter. Had wars with, 3 generations of guys? Benson Henderson, Gray Maynard, BJ Penn. I mean, BJ Penn when BJ Penn was BJ Penn. And here's the number 2 ranked guy in the division out of Aurora, Colorado, the Sandman, Cory Sandhagen. Everyone on steroids, not Bisping, not the Diaz brothers, I agree. Not Brock Lesnar. Oh, that's great. Has Edgar ever fought anyone outside the top 10? I don't know if he has. Edgar injects that Jersey pizza. I love it. Cory Sandhagen finished 8 of his 13 wins, 5 by knockout, 3 by submission. And this guy, he's such a creative striker. He has, a unique combination where he can strike technically. He's a volume striker, has, almost a 3 plus 3 strikes per minute on his opponents. He's got power and explosiveness. Hands down, Michael Bisping is the true owner of the BMF. Oh, fighting with one eye, he's got to be. Frankie Edgar, 11 years the senior at 39. Cory Sandhagen, 5 inches taller at 5'11", but just a 2-inch reach advantage at 70 inches. All right, boys and girls, it is the co-main event of the evening. The up-and-coming contender against the all-time legend. And fighting out of the blue corner out of Toms River, New Jersey. He is a plus 300 underdog, 23 wins with 8 losses. He is the number 4 ranked bantamweight in the world. He is the former lightweight champion of the world, Frankie the Answer Edgar. That's still amazing at 5'6" that he was a lightweight, now a bantamweight. And fighting out of Aurora, Colorado, a minus 360 favorite. He is 13-2 as a professional. The number 2 ranked bantamweight in the world, Cory the Sandman Sandhagen. Frankie Fettuccine. Kevin Humphrey says Frankie for the win. Keith Peterson, the referee for this one, rubbing his nose a little bit like all of those that with cocaine habits. And here we go. What's up, Comedic Genius in the house? Somebody's going to say something to Keith Peterson one of these days, and he's not going to be very happy with me. Nice inside leg kick there from Edgar. Just jokes, guys. Nice straight left there from Sandhagen, an outside leg kick. Oh, nice combination from Frankie out of the gate. And look at it's Frankie. It's moving forward. Oh my goodness! Cory Sandhagen just laid Frankie Edgar out with a flying knee. And Frankie Edgar is not moving. Oh my God! That was terrifying. And Frankie Edgar is not moving. Oh my God. Wow. And let's look at the replay on that. Jumps up. Bam! And the flying right knee right into the chin. And Frankie Edgar just falls over like a pin in a bowling. Oh my. Wow. And a little bit scary moment there for Frankie Edgar. What a highlight for Cory Sandhagen. Let's see that replay from another angle. Wow, that is one of the most terrifying strikes. Cory Sandhagen is a scary, scary dude. And that reaction from Frankie Edgar was also scary. And they're not showing Frankie in the camera right now. You just really hope that he's doing well. Man. Adam from Allen, damn, man. That was insane. Oh, yeah, that is definitely 50 G's. Yep, Ortega was the first to finish Edgar. Robert says flying fucking knees. Sandman was number 2. Well, he's number 1 now. Well, I mean, Sterling will get the next shot. But Sandhagen's going to be right in there. Red panty night for the Sandman, says Kevin. Yeah, damn. I celebrate a little bit for Sandhagen, but not completely until I see that Frankie's okay. So that was a devastating flying knee. Frankie is done. Nothing left to prove, and each new loss kills his legacy, Damon Stout. I mean, wow, that was insane. Kind of knockout. Edgar should be done. His family might force it. Yeah, Frankie's a fighter, definitely feeds off a live crowd. That is true. Scary times for Frankie, might be the end. Damn, poor guy. He might leave in a stretcher. Wow, when he was up on a stool, and there he is standing in the center of the octagon. I mean, obviously, noticeably upset. Sandhagen, not really a smile on his face right now. I think he's kind of worried about Edgar as well. And Cory Sandhagen, I mean, he knew he should really have a good reason to celebrate right now. 28 seconds of the first round, but I mean, you can tell visibly on his face that he feels bad to have to do that to such a nice guy, but that's the game. When you get in there, that's the game. That kind of thing can happen. And wow, I mean, Cory Sandhagen channeling his best Jorge Masvidal impression tonight and just getting that huge flying knee, and no big celebration here from Cory Sandhagen, just very quietly leaving the cage, putting his shoes on here. And I know he's going to go to the back to interview, but wow, never seen anyone get such a devastating knockout and be so calm. And I know that, there's no crowd here and fans, but I mean, this arena is silent. Wow, and look at that, just a perfect flying knee. The replay again, boom, right on the chin. And yeah, it was good to see Edgar standing, and I'm sure he'll be going directly to the hospital, but wow. And now DC will interview Sandhagen. Wow, that's one of the most amazing knockouts you'll ever see. And Sandhagen says he was excited to show off his wrestling skills. That's the first thing he says. And DC's like, "Are you kidding me?" He's like, "Watch this, man." Boom! Right on the chin. He says it feels good, but that's Frankie Edgar. Wow. Man, and you never really see a celebration from Sandhagen. Little bit afterwards, and then really just worried. But he's definitely, I would say, fighting the winner of Aljamain Sterling and Peter Yan. Wow. TJ Dillashaw coming back. You don't want none of the Sandman. Wow, and Sandhagen just said the winner of the next title shot gets slept by me in July, and man, I'm not doubting him right now. Cory Sandhagen, that was explosive to say the least. At least the Vato's walking, right? 50 G's. Probably a bittersweet victory because he probably likes Frankie, I'm guessing. Yeah, you could definitely tell it was bittersweet. He just goes, man, he goes, it's nice to get the win, but he goes, that's hard because that's Frankie. He just said better him than me, and that's the game. And, I couldn't put it better myself. Damn. I mean, you can watch this 10 times, and every time it's terrifying. Sandhagen will be champ this year. I'm going to concur with you, RW. I think so. Sandhagen is a star, says Billy. Frankie dips down too. Yep, and he's 5'6". Sandhagen's 5'11". I mean, and then he dips. Yeah, and wow. But the main event coming up, heavyweights, guys, Alistair Overeem and Alexander Volkov up next. Looks like we lost a few after the last fight. But it's been a great card, but the next fight is actually the main event, guys. Alistair Overeem making one, last attempt at the title. Won 4 of his last 5. I think he should be on a 5-fight winning streak. All right, and here we go. Yeah, the main event up next. If Sterling gets hurt, Sandhagen will be ready to fill in. I agree. I got to hope a YouTube bootleg pops up tonight so I can see the KOs. King James, go on Twitter. I'm sure somebody will have a short video of it on Twitter. They'll be back. Probably just YouTube and the KO. And they're showing, not often you're going to see a rap video or Eminem on a UFC stream, but of course he recently did this music video inside of a ring where he's training and fighting and in a Sports Center clip with Dana White. So highlights of different fighters in there and stuff. So it's cool to see fighting getting the shine there with, one of the most popular rap artists ever. Eminem dropping bombs on the mic right now. There you go, UFC, part of the game. Hey, whether we like it or not, it's mainstream, guys. Now, it's as mainstream, I think, as it's probably ever going to get. I mean, yeah, it's going to grow a little bit more by views and numbers and things. There's always going to be a percentage of the public that it's just not for them. It's too violent. They can't stomach it, whatever, they're just weak. Weakness runs through their blood. They're not as tough as you guys. No. But a new song for me to listen to while we're in the gym, Billy. Yep, Slim Shady, SRW. Yeah, I remember when, which one was it? I think it was Eminem's second album came out, and man, you could hear it everywhere. And that was probably the most violent record he ever made, or maybe most violent ever, too. That was intense. Jake Paul versus Ben Askren Hassan. I'm picking Jake Paul 4th round TKO. Travis, damn, I lost $40. Oh, that sucks. Billy, I said I didn't want to do the Floyd thing, but I will do Ben Askren and Jake Paul, or we can both do it because, man, did you see that video of Ben Askren punching the bag? I retweeted it on my Twitter and put it up on our Facebook group. But, man, it is bad. I hope that was a joke. Because he looks like a little kid punching. It was horrible. Kevin Henry, whoops, 255. Mike, what would be your walkout song? I've always thought 5 Minutes Alone was pretty appropriate from Pantera. But, I mean, there's some good ones out there. If I could just kill a man. I think it was Cypress Hill that did that first, but then Rage Against the Machine covered it. Ben needs a real striking coach if he wants to box. Askren ain't no boxer. Oh, I hope Funky Ben was joking. I really hope he was joking when he was hitting that bag. Yeah, that was ridiculous. I mean, it was like a Saturday Night Live sketch or something. And in the video, Max Holloway, Dustin Poirier, Amanda Nunes, UFC getting the Eminem shine with Conor McGregor fading out. Pantera walk. Oh, that's a great one. I seen somebody walk out to 5 minutes alone, Greg, but it wasn't in the UFC. I'm trying to think of where it was. I think it might have been California Cage Warriors. As I finally did see somebody walk out to it, but yeah, it was in one of the lower organizations, one of the up and coming, I should say. Come on the ream, Sir W. I'm worried Alistair looks out of shape. Oh, he took this fight seriously. How could you not take any fight seriously at 40 years old, though? So bad I thought he might be trolling. That's Askren. I'm going to assume that he probably was, but at 5 minutes alone would melt too many snowflakes. Oh, walk's a great one, too, though. King James. Oh, man, Pantera. Yeah, some of these kids that listen to Pantera today, they would have nightmares. I would walk out too. Do you really want to hurt me for Boy George? That is great, Woodstrecker. I'm surprised Ben Askren didn't walk out to that. That's a good one. They couldn't handle the Cowboys from Hell. Yeah, that's another good one. That was a good album. A lot more mild than Walk and Far Beyond Driven and Southern Trendkill. But I know I'm in the minority, but I am just not an Eminem fan. Hey, no problem with that, I could see why someone wouldn't be. Cannibal Corpse, Death Walking Terror. Damn, that is harsh, Kevin Humphrey. Being Shane Mosley's prodigy has made Jake Paul take giant leaps forward in boxing. Yeah, that is quite the guy training you. Oh, vulgar display of power. Yeah, that was great, man. I remember listening to that in the weight room when I was in high school. There was a lot of the football players and wrestlers and, a lot of athletes in our zero period weight training class. So they kind of just let things slide, as far as explicit lyrics. And yeah, a lot of Rage Against the Machine, a lot of Metallica, and a lot of Pantera. A lot of us old dudes are metalheads, right, King James? Ben Askin's about to be humiliated for the second time by some YouTube kid. Ben moves like a melting block of ice. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is great. It may or not. That is horrible, but great. Slayer Payback. Walk, favorite song on Vulgar. Yeah, that's a great song, man. Diehard Pantera fan. Got CFH logo on my shoulder and a black tooth grin on my hand. Damn. That's awesome, Greg. Number 5 versus number 6. Big fight in heavyweight division. Let's go, Overeem. Like I said, Overeem, he could be knocking on a title shot's door. With John Jones coming in, of course, that's going to push some guys back. Stipe Miocic and Francis Ngannou, it sounds like that's a done deal. What did they say, March for that? Maybe it's a little, maybe it was a little later than that, but I know it should be coming up here. But yeah, Overeem, I mean, he could be right there. I think he's on a 5-fight winning streak myself, or 4-fight, because I thought that Rosenstruck fight should not have been stopped. I thought that was a really crappy stoppage, actually, with 15 seconds left from a cut lip. Yeah, it was a bad cut, but I mean, you gonna tell me that he couldn't go 15 more seconds? Ben Askren should come out to 50 Cent Wangsta. Oh, man. 50 Cent Many Men Wish Death Upon Me. That'd be another good MMA song. I think TJ Dillashaw should come out to that in his first fight back. A lot of the MMA community are going for Ben because Jake Paul has been dissing the whole sport and the fighters in it. Well, you know, if they really want to fight, so honestly, Jake Paul should be fighting Nate Diaz. And that fight may happen. You know, if the UFC allows it, I think he will end up fighting Nate after he beats Ben, unfortunately. Ben needs to grow the fro out again. Next 3 fight nights are headlined by heavyweights. Nice. Yeah, there's a lot of good fights coming up. Or do you love me now that I could dance? He is an athlete, but Ben needs a KO if it really happens. You know, he could wear Jake Paul out and take him out late. It's just, his striking's just so atrocious. Jake actually has a chance against Askren. Diaz would kill him, says Greg. Or Nick, even better. Yeah, I don't think the UFC would stand in the way of Nick boxing at all. And why wouldn't he at this point in his career? Nick Diaz, he hasn't fought inside the octagon since 2015, I believe, against Anderson Silva. He's now 37 years old. Why not make a couple money fights? He's still got a name. And, yeah, go out there, beat up the Paul brothers, you know, have a couple celebrity fights over there in boxing and, you know, make enough money to retire comfortably. Alexandre Volkov, former M1 global heavyweight champion. He's finished 24 of his 32 wins, 21 wins by knockout. Both of these guys have incredible finishing rates. Ben is too slow and sloppy at striking, but has the weight and power. Maybe get him in the clinch and work a little. That's his only chance, but Diaz would do it. Trains with cones and dabs. Nice. Jake Paul versus Ben Askren is a boxing fight, which means Askren has no chance. Askren has never had any kind of stand-up skills. Yeah, he really hasn't. Billy, I mean, if he gets away with a lot of holding and hitting, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I think Ben might do better than a lot of us think, but yeah, I don't think he wins. Could see Ben clenching up and beating him with dirty boxing. All right, and here comes the former Dream Champion, the former K1 champion, the former Strikeforce Grand Prix champion. I mean, the big one that eludes him is that big UFC championship. 40 years old, 47 and 18. All-Star has finished all but 5 of his fights. I mean, 47 wins of 42 finishes. That is amazing. I mean, I remember when this guy fought Chuck Liddell at light heavyweight. What are the stakes on Ben? How much? But it's about 2-1. Ben Askren has white belt level striking, unfortunately. Yeah, it's bad. I agree with you, Bill. It is very, very bad. One of the weakest strikers of top level MMA guys ever. I mean, he got schooled by Damian Maia in striking. I think that says it all. And Alistair Overeem, still 40 years old, never gets out of shape. I didn't see the weigh-in, so I haven't seen what he came in at yet. But, I mean, he's looking ripped. 25 knockouts, 17 submissions. Number 5 ranked heavyweight in the world. And the highest striking accuracy in UFC history, almost 75%. That's preposterous. 75% striking. And he's fought everybody. I mean, he's won, he's lost, but, he never ducked anybody. He's fought everybody from Francis Ngannou to Mark Hunt, to Stipe Miocic. Oh, Ben can take a punch. That's a good point, King James. Here's a little bit of advice. Don't waste no money dabbing on fake Paul. Between MMA and kickboxing, Overeem is close to 100 pro fights. Wow. Yeah, he is. All right, guys, tell the tape. The big number, Alistair Overeem, 8 years older at 40 years old. Volkov, 3 inches taller at 6'7". 9 pounds heavier at 264 for Volkov. But the reach is even at 80 inches. And the rank is almost even. Volkov number 6, Overeem number 5. All right. My violence-loving compadres, it is the main event of the evening. Judges are Saul D'Amato, Junshiro Kamajo, and unfortunately Chris Lee. That must have been that wacky card earlier. Jason Herzog is the referee. And finally, here for MMA with Friends, I am Seattle Mike. This is UFC's Super Bowl Saturday main event. Heavyweights live. Let's get it on. Two legends getting it on at the Apex. 5 rounds in the heavyweight division. Out of the blue corner. Out of Moscow, Russia, he is a minus 190 favorite. 32 wins against 8 defeats as a professional. Weighing in just under the heavyweight limit at 264 pounds. The number 6 rate heavyweight in the world, Alexander Drago Volkov. And across the octagon in the red corner, fighting out of Amsterdam, Netherlands, he is a plus 170 underdog. With a ridiculous record of 47 wins and 18 losses. Fighting out of Amsterdam, New England, he is the former Strikeforce heavyweight champion. The former K1 heavyweight champion. The former Dream heavyweight champion. And the number 5 ranked UFC heavyweight in the world. The Demolition Man, Alistair Overeem. A touch of gloves, and the violence begins. Alexander Volkov, Alistair Overeem. Volkov is a slight favorite on the books, but not in our poll. You got about 70% of you had this going to Overeem. Oh, a big leg kick from Volkov right out of the gate. And Volkov with a combination early. Overeem covering up well. Nice little leg kick there from Overeem. Oh, Volkov, those are some wicked leg kicks. Right out of the gate. Volkov will probably win, but I like Overeem to get it. Deserves it. Oh, wow. Volkov lifts the leg up and fakes the head kick there. Just wanted to see where Overeem was going to move there, I think. Nice straight right there from Volkov. And I know the reach is even at 80 inches, but I wonder what Volkov's leg reach is. I didn't see that. He's got some long legs. And that is a badass tattoo on Volkov's back. As Overeem catches that front kick from Volkov. Overeem, of course, has changed up his style, to match his aging body. Nice inside leg kick and a right hand there from Volkov. Don't be surprised to see Overeem shoot for a takedown here soon. Nice left hook there from Overeem. Oh, a big left hook right on the chin from the Demolition Man. That was a big shot. Remember, Volkov was defeating Derek Lewis until about 15 seconds left in the fight. And Lewis hit him with one of those bombs. Both guys pretty tentative here. Oh, nice left hand there from Overeem. Good jab from Volkov and side kick to the knee for Overeem. Big left hand from the Demolition Man. And Alistair's landing some big shots. That might make him wait a little longer to go for some of those takedowns. Nice body kick there from Volkov. Now, Overeem has had a ever-diminishing chin throughout the years. He's been knocked out now, I believe, 11 or 12 times. So if he gets hit with a good shot, that may be when he goes for a takedown. Oh, a big uppercut for Overeem. Right uppercut. That snapped Volkov's head back. And a big body kick. Side kick to the knee for Overeem. I'll never forget that body kick he gave Brock Lesnar. And that was his UFC debut, when he just demolished Lesnar. Unfortunately for Overeem, it was right after Lesnar had lost the belt to Kane. Oh, a big left hook from Reem, but Volkov answers. He floors Overeem, and here's Volkov with the vicious ground and pound. Oh, Overeem gets up, but he's hurt. Another big left hook there from Volkov. Oh, Overeem eats another straight right there and a jab. There was a slip in there, but Volkov definitely landed a shot. Both guys have landed big shots here in the first round. And Volkov up on his toes here. Oh, a big right hook and a right uppercut from Volkov and a big knee to the body. Alexandre Volkov really coming on in the second half of this round. A good front kick to the body. Very accurate right now. Good side kick to the knee there from Volkov. .30 seconds left in this round. Volkov feigning there, trying to get Overeem to react. Overeem going for a big left hook there, but you can see Volkov, a lot more strikes this round. Oh, big right hand for Volkov. Another big combination. A lot of these are getting through. And Overeem, oh, nice left hand at the end there by Overeem, but big round for Alexandre Volkov. I got a 10-9 for Drago. And we will see around 2. We weren't so sure. Iron Report says 10-9 Volkov. I got a 10-8. Censorship sucks. No, Derp Crunch didn't get censored. Reem shells up like he's wearing 12-ounce gloves. Good point, Sam. Yeah, a lot of those punches were getting through. Satire is hard to find in today's androgynous America, right? All right, here we go. Oh, Snake was up in here. He's here. He was. Might have left for a minute. All right, 51 watching. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. If you're new or something, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Nice head kick there from Overeem to start this round off. Double jab there from Volkov. Oh, straight right and a left uppercut from Drago. Drago really starting to take over in the boxing. Nice straight right and a jab there from Volkov. Overeem, he needs to go for a takedown here. Nice left hook from Alistair. Good jab from Volkov. And there, Overeem clinches up. Looked like he was trying to go for a takedown, but good defense there from Volkov. And I think Overeem wants to dirty box a little bit. Good jab there from Volkov. Oh, nice 1-2 and an uppercut there from Volkov. Overeem with those knee stomps. Oh, and Overeem's cut the ring off here. Lands a big right hand. He cut the cage off there. He had Volkov in the corner. Oh, big 1-2 from Volkov, though. When Volkov throws tonight, he has been very accurate. Oh, big right and left. Overeem is hurt. A big right hook there. And a flurry for Volkov. Right uppercut and a right hook. And Alistair Overeem is bloodied and beaten. Straight right there from Volkov. And Overeem's going to shoot for another takedown. But, Volkov defending against this one pretty well. There's a left hook from Volkov. And this may just be a matter of time. Volkov's had Overeem hurt several times here. Oh, big 1-2, and that floors Overeem, and that is it! The walk-off knockout for Alexander Volkov. Wow, and Alistair Overeem's face is a mess. Wow. He just covered the whole cage in blood. Powerful shot from Alexander Volkov. And that looks like the end of Alistair Overeem's championship run. Is it the end of his career? Maybe. Big right hand. And Overeem, you got to remember, he commands a huge salary. And the UFC's, they've been cutting salary. And Overeem comes in. He comes in at about $300,000 every time he steps in the octagon. So I'm sure they wouldn't mind getting that big salary off their books. Solid win for Volkov. I agree. I'm going to report great stoppage by Jason Herzog. Like I said, he's right up there with the best. I think he will announce retirement now, SRW. Overeem never looked like he wanted to fight tonight. Yeah, he landed shots a few times, but he just didn't seem to be there. And, when guys start to get around 40, especially when they fought for a long time. You wonder when they're going to get old, and I think that answer may have been tonight for Askar Overeem. R.I.P. Kevin's wallet. Oh my goodness. Yeah, night of retirements. Herzog has earned the right to ref more main events. Oh, absolutely. Like I said, Jason Herzog, he might be the best in the game right now. I think him and Mike Beltran are the best two referees out there. All right, guys, official time, 2 minutes, 6 seconds of the second round. Alexander Volkov pulls off the victory against Askar Overeem with his 22nd knockout. It's a deep gash on Overeem's nose. Good talker. Yeah, that's always fun. What a finish. Congrats, Drago. Oh, for sure. How do you become premium member, Mike? Go to the homepage and just hit join. I can bring it up for you here. And we just got 2 new members today. That would be amazing if we got 3. So if you just go to the MMA with Friends homepage, well, yours will look a little different. It won't say customized channel. But right above the community tabs and stuff, there's a little join tab. Just click that join, and it's going to ask you what level you want to join at. You can start for as low as $4.99 a month. And it'll tell you the different benefits each level gets. King, check Twitter. It's on there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you guys want to see replays of these knockouts, you're probably going to be able to find them on Twitter. People usually get them up pretty quickly. Think if Sandman wanted to, he could have finished that way anytime you wanted. He could have danced for 3 rounds of Frankie and punished him, but he didn't want to. Yep. Volkov is a complete MMA fighter, multi-speedo. Well, you know, great striking with great takedown defense. I mean, that usually equals a pretty scary competitor. Frankie should never have to throw another punch in his life. Guys should be treated well by the UFC. I agree. Lewis won't win the rematch. I agree with that too. Of course, thank you, Spontaneous. Frankie should be in commentating or be a judge. Look, Frankie has been nothing but a loyal company man. Yep. Well, and and he's got a lot of title shots to show for it. Not saying they're not deserving. But, I mean, Frankie Edgar, it's like the joke was there for a while. Frank Edgar loses, he's just 2 wins away from a title shot. And only fought the toughest guys out there. But, yeah, that might be it for him. Volkov deserves a chance to avenge the loss to Lewis. He won 99% of the fight. I agree with that, Billy. I think Lewis is going to get smoked. I like Derek Lewis, though, but I really think he's about to get smoked. By Curtis Blades here. I can't believe he called out Curtis Blades. You going to be live for the game tomorrow? Yes. Join Mike and I for Super Bowl 55 tomorrow, 3:30 p.m. West Coast time. Yes. Guys, online Super Bowl party tomorrow. Kansas City Chiefs Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Tom Brady versus Patrick Mahomes. It should be a good one, and if anything, of course, we'll have a lot of commercials to make fun of, so. All right, have a good one, MMA or not. I'm going to go spend some time with the wife, I think, tomorrow, before the game tomorrow. Hey, thanks for joining me for another one. On this 3-day weekend, a lot of you guys were here for Bare Knuckle FC yesterday. Pretty good showing tonight. And I hope we equal or best that tomorrow for Super Bowl 54 and the return of the time bender on the mic, Billy Hughes. I mean, that's worth coming just for that, right? Tell your friends. And that's funny. I have hey DC, I have that shirt. I have that exact purple shirt. I'm pretty damn sure. That's funny. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. As always, I love you. I respect you. And I'll see your fine asses later.